I got out of prison.
Turn that music down immediately.
I got a fake ID and a checklist.
Pardon?
I got £5 of.
I'm going on one of those like harness things that they have at Sky Zone where they put you in a harness. Only I'm going completely limp, so it looks like I'm just hanging there.
Previously on Dundon and Dragon. Finn, take it away.
Why is it always me?
I put it in the chat from last week, so we remembered because we were all. It's been like 3 weeks.
There's a lot of chats.
Also, there's a dude with a foot fetish called Toland.
Which one?
Previously on Pirate Wizard Money Crew.
It's the story so far.
Yeah, I vote Glean first, if we're following the story so far.
Thanks, man.
And we'll alternate.
Shoving Glean onto stage with a crook.
Previously on Pirate Wizard Money Crew. Okay, I'll just do it. Last time on Pirate Wizard Money Crew. After Glean healed from the battle with the statues, the crew headed deeper and found a room full of fire. Burns occurred. In the next room, dirt, lots of dirt. And also, Glean tried talking to some roots. At the end of the third room was a balcony. Clink attempted to carry a rope up to a higher location, only to almost become Kentucky Fried when a fireball was flung from some angry dudes surrounded by fire. Wizard time, motherfucker! Heading back there was a blue-collar worker who was filling in the dirt tunnel. He let us out. The fire room was even more fiery. More burns. Cheery, I love the way you wrote this. The other side of the temple going upstairs, ignoring the weird wizard, quote-unquote. First a room, a statue of the Lord of Light healed the crew after Clink cast light on it. Second room, wall of spikes and a lot of wind. Everyone but Clink almost became kebabs. Third room, stone fish and room filling with water. Atira shot one in the mouth a bunch of times and it fucking exploded. Just wanted to fill that in.
And I rode one.
And Aelith rode one.
Glean almost got squished like twice.
Returning to main temple entry, the quote wizard has fucked off somewhere. Glean and Atira feel murderous. Don't think I missed anything. P.S. The wizard was called Toland because he's in defeat or something, I guess.
That's not canon.
His name is Roland, I believe.
I like Toland more.
I think it was Toland because I went back and rewatched the video.
Of House Toland from Game of Thrones.
No, I went and
Toland.
rewatched the video. I watched the video, but to get his name, I actually went back and watched the video until he was introduced himself. And it was Toland.
Who is now unpresent in this current situation.
Okay.
The main
Atira,
door
you still wanna
has
kill him, right?
opened, and you
that?
can see a long
You still want
bridge
to kill
ahead.
him?
Absolutely. Well, the door is open. There's a bridge ahead.
Make haste. And I start walking.
Onward march, crew.
Well, actually, can I walk over to the grass?
I think you
I don't remember where I actually planted the seed to that would grow a forest, but I did plant it in the grass.
grass is like yummy snack.
Can I check how that's going?
Yeah, it's not going.
Alright, so can I roll a nature check to talk to the grass? Because they've already spoken to me 2 times, I think, that I know of. Can I ask the grass, is this a good place for the seed, or should I take it out?
You can roll a nature check, sure.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, off to a great start. We got a natural 20. Not even joking.
Hell yeah, let's go.
You just hear a very faint, I don't know.
I'm sorry?
You just hear like the faintest little, I don't know.
You don't know? Oh.
I'm just grass, dude.
I'm just grass, dude. Like, why are you asking me?
I'm literally just vibing here.
I'm not a gardener.
So, Glenn is going to take his chisel and he's going to do like a little, like, chippy do. He's gonna make like a cut, like a square, and he's gonna take like a square of this turf that has the seed in it with the grass, and just kind of take it with him.
Okay.
And I imagine he doesn't really he doesn't have a backpack for sure. So just like what he did with Atira's tricorner hat, I think he's just gonna store this cube of turf in his bowler hat.
I was so hoping you were going to say that. Just take off the bowler hat, put the turf on your head, and put the hat back on.
Yeah, absolutely. You read my mind.
I turned to Anlith. I'm like, is this like a grunk thing? What's going on?
I think it's a Feywild thing.
Ah, even weirder. Okay, are we all set here?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, onward we march across the bridge.
So this bridge is pretty long. Are you going to be going across it like one after another, or just next to one another?
Oh no, it's Reservoir Dog style.
Arrowhead formation.
Reservoir Dogs.
Bum, bada, bada, ba, 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 da.
After the number of traps, Clink is very wary, and so he's going to be on the lookout.
Wait, that makes me Aki, doesn't it?
Oh shit! Who would I be?
You're Dingy.
I'm Denji. Okay, I'll take it.
No, actually, I think you're Power. I think Atira would be Dingy.
I'll also take
Because
it.
Atira's nice. Yeah.
Oh my god, you would. Yeah, you'd be Power.
Enemy nerds.
Watch Chainsaw Man.
Sure, are you content with the head which
Not
you rest
sponsored.
upon?
Yes, I wouldn't want to squash Glean's brand new friend.
Okay.
Don't we know there's a fireman up ahead? We should
I also
probably be careful.
It is nice. I do have perfect purchase for Clink.
So you guys continue across the bridge. There is no sign of the old men. There's just sort of like the howling wind and the great sort of like pit around you. And you come to these sort of like these big sort of like double doors made out of wood, and one of them is slightly pushed open.
All right.
Well then.
Well,
Bring it
I'll
up.
peek through the door.
You're gonna have a peek for.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll say it's like open at a angle, so you can see in like.
I love this realism.
You can see in. You can see like. There's a couple like little wooden steps that lead down, and you can see like a lot of shelves, like really stacked up high with like tomes all over them.
Ooh, shelves.
So I am with
Handley starts
shelves.
walking in.
Yeah, it's not the tomes, it's not all the lovely books, it's shelves.
Well,
You
it
going
is the
straight
tone. Ooh. But, yeah, might as well.
Okay. I'll just
Fireball.
So,
Oh.
as you enter this place, there's a lovely little fountain in the room center. Are you free following in?
Yes.
Yes. Shotgun at the ready.
I don't know why all this extra details with you, but whatever, skis. You guys walk in. You see this lovely little statue of a man holding a staff in the center of the room. It
He's
is
crying.
crying water, like weird fountains tend to. To either side of the room, you can see like a real weird sight. You've got a very small fountain here. You've got a brazier of fire here. There's just like a tiny little windmill caught in a perpetual breeze here. And over here is just like a cute little tree.
Water, earth,
4 elements.
fire, air.
Interestingly,
Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony.
you spot a pile of ash right about here.
Yay, Toland!
Can I walk up to the ashes and do an investigation check?
What kind of investigation?
I'm clear. I'm checking to see if these are ashes of like cremated remains.
Yeah, medicine would help you there, I feel, a bit more.
I actually agree with you.
You should. I'm right about a lot of things.
Yes, God.
okay. There goes all my. I got all my good rolls out of the way with that 120. I got a 5.
You don't really have the ability to tell what these ashes belong to. All you can do is find, like, there's a perfectly intact, kind of shiny, but also kind of coated in sort of like ash belt.
What kind of bill? Like a.
It's kind of like, it's got this like sort of like black leather to it. The clasp at the front, it's a very sort of shiny silver, and etched along it, sort of like etched into the leather, you can see like a couple of runes across it.
I'm put it on.
You gonna put it on?
Hey,
I'll see if I can't fit my fat ass around it.
use it as a necklace. Joke.
You cast spells, right, Ginger?
I can, yes.
Do you have like spell slots?
We haven't long rested in a while. I don't think I do.
No,
Okay.
you have spell slots.
Oh,
based
I
on-
have 2 spell slots. Yeah, if that's what you're asking.
You now have 2 extra spell slots.
Holy
You
shite!
feel magic
Sheesh!
force through you as you put this thing on, and you're feeling just a lot more intelligent all around. You feel more intelligent. Whether you are remains to the dice rolls.
Okay, I was gonna say,
And
does
your
this
behavior.
increase my intelligence by anything?
Hell no.
Okay.
No, you're
So-
still glean.
Smart belt
Smart
is
belt.
what I'm going to be adding to my inventory.
You may refer to it as the Belt of Thronen.
Belt of Thronen?
Yeah. Which you may not remember, but the old man did say this would be a reward that he would give to you.
Oh.
Well, he made good.
Also, upon the refuse, you can see he has just like a tome, just like tucked under this sort of like pile of ash.
This seems more like Andelin's wheelhouse, so
Yeah,
I'll like,
okay.
I'll like,
Book. Can I
beckon
do a
her.
book check?
A little book
I don't-
check.
I'll roll for book.
Yeah.
How would you like to do book check? What are you feeling?
I'd probably
like
just pick it up and read it.
You're gonna pick it up.
Yeah.
Okay, roll for initiative.
Oh, lovely.
Oh shit. Oh, also, is that 4 spell slots? Like 4
Yes.
level 1 spell slots, I should say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The second that you touch this book, the statue at the center of the room raises its staff up, and the door behind you closes.
Where's the book supposed to go?
Oh shit.
All right, I got a nice 11.
Okay. Let me just let me start recording those properly.
I got an 18.
Okay.
17.
17. And Aethira.
I'm gonna inspect the fire brazier that's close to me.
You're gonna have to roll initiative though.
We're in initiative, my guy.
Oh, we are shit. Okay, I'm sorry.
You'd
Fuck.
be happy to.
8.
Okay. So, it is going to be Galene's turn first as this statue starts to lurch forwards and magical energy begins to coalesce around its staff.
I'm gonna quick shot disarm this thing and shoot it in the hand.
You're gonna shoot this thing in the hand. Okay.
Yeah. Or did I say quick shot? I meant trick shot.
You can trick shot it.
Yeah, it's where's it at?
Get a
Where are my
magic
trick shots
color
at?
going for that staff. Color of tiefling now.
I straight up don't know where my trick shots are. They should be on my sheet. I know I have disarm though.
Just
But yeah,
roll-
I'm just shooting him in the hand.
You can roll me a little attack roll.
Oh my god. That's an 11. Yeah, 11.
Okay. So as you shoot at this thing, I'm gonna artistically run. You do a little shot right at it, right at its hand. The bullet impacts and goes like this.
Bing.
Shit.
It flies right off to the side.
Okay.
Is there anything else you have on your turn?
Can I run away? I'm not gonna run away.
You can't use
Actually,
your
I
movement if you
will
want
take
to.
cover. I will take cover. It's currently using water right now, so I'm gonna hide behind the fountain.
Okay. And let me just. You're gonna hide behind the fountain.
Yeah.
And sure, you can
I'll do
use
like
your,
a Jedi like triple backflip and just like we're.
No, you're gonna walk.
I'm gonna walk.
Do you want to acrobatics it? I'll let you acrobatics it.
My jump height is 25 feet, my dude.
Yeah, but you said you wanted to do a triple backflip.
Yeah.
Huh. Okay. You know what? I'll double down. Oh no, I shouldn't have doubled down. That is a 7.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh,
It is
thank you,
now
merciful God.
the beautiful little parrot Shirioni.
Clink.
Clink is remembering the talk about being bitten by elements and seeing 4 element things around the room.
Uh-huh.
And is thinking, there's 4 of us and 4 of those. I'm going to fly over to the windmill.
I'll say you can probably make that in your turn. Okay, what was the do you have some sort of like purpose to investigation here or something?
Yeah, I want to like arcane checks on these things because, like I say, the tome right like 3 sessions ago said bitten by the elements will let you pass.
Mm-hmm.
We currently have a very angry thing in the middle of the room and 4 elements surrounding us. Clink wants to do an arcane check on the fan.
I'll let you
To see
roll
if
an
it ma-
arcane check with advantage.
That is a dirty 20.
So as you start to like think about what it means being attuned with the elements and all that was sort of like wrote down, you get this sort of like general vibe that there are like 4 magical currents coalescing into this room right now. You feel strongly drawn to the element of let me remember now. I believe fire and water. Like, for some reason, you can feel those reacting to you.
Let's see, was I attacked by fire and water? I think I was attacked by both fire and water. Clink has no idea what to do with this information. They just realise that this is happening and squawk that there's currents or something, and then proceed to chromatic orb the thing in the centre of the room.
So you go in, alright, magic currents!
Magic currents! Things! Elements! Fireball! Except it's not a fireball, it's a...
Fire chromatic orb.
It's a fire chromatic orb. Fireball's lesser, more boring cousin. And that is a 13 to hit.
Okay. So, as this thing is hit with a spell, you see this moment where the spell sort of freezes against it. There is a weird ripple in the air. Let me draw its trajectory for you. You fire it right at its back. It doesn't touch it. It sort of hovers right outside of its range. And then it comes right back towards you.
Uh-oh.
What is that to dodge or hit?
I think it's just an attack roll for that.
Yeah, dodges aren't really a thing, I don't think.
Okay. Well, it rolled a 2 on returning at you, so I'm gonna say it just goes straight into the wall behind you. What element was it when you went out?
That was fire.
Yeah, the shelf behind you has now caught ablaze as this orb smacked into it. Is there
Not the
anything else
books.
you would like to do on your turn?
There is nothing else I can do on my turn.
Okay, it is now Antlinth.
I'm also going to dive to cover behind the water fountain.
Okay.
And with the book, I'm going to keep the book in my hand. And I'm going to open it and start speed reading and trying to like find a page. Is that what kind of check would that be? Trying to find relevant information. Investigation?
Yeah, I'd say investigation.
Okay. Oh, is the book magic in any way?
You don't sense any like arcane currents coming from it, no.
Alright. That's a 23.
Okay. Let me just do. As you're like rapidly skim reading this thing, you come to find that the phrase "those who seek the strength of wisdom know first the bite of the elements" is wrote not just once, but like a lot of times through this book.
Okay. Bite. Do we have to take damage from the elements in some way? Or does the statue? Alright. I'm thinking. What else can I do? Probably not anything.
I'm gonna count reading as an action in that sense.
Yeah.
And I think moving is a bonus action, isn't it?
Yep. Okay. That's fair.
If anyone would like to unconfirm that, because I don't really know all of the rules.
No, it's confirmed.
Okay. It's going to be the statue's turn as this magical essence coalesces. You see this sort of like mystical essence moving around
Oh.
this statue. Not statue, this small little fountain. And I guess since you're the only one stood out in the open, suddenly the staff points right at you, Atira.
Okay.
Lucky bitch.
He rolled a 1.
Roll a 1. And all of a sudden, this ginormous cannon of fucking water sprays out. But it just misses you completely and smacks right into the fire brazier. And this thing is fucking just shattered. Like, this thing is broke to shit.
It's like a Blastoise water cannon.
Shit.
Like, it went straight through, and you can see how it's, like, carved up the floor back here, too.
Oh god, that was almost
That
me.
would have obliterated you.
Okay, it is now your turn, Atira.
Okay, I don't have any elements, so I really can't help with the puzzle around with the statues and stuff, or whatever these are.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take that hint that it hates me. I'm going to kind of move away from the other statues. So like move me to the kind of the right there, right, Sheep.
Okay.
Yeah, kind of moving up in between like those two. Yeah, like right around there.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna take a shot at its little spear thingy.
It's magic looking staff thing.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be an attack roll.
Okay, that is a 16 to hit.
So again, as you shoot at this thing,
Hmm.
the bullet hits the rock of this staff, and it just flies off into the shelf. That probably hit a book as well, by the way, Endlin.
Books. It hasn't worked the last 3 times.
I'm just trying to draw its attention.
Okay.
Like, all right, asshole. See if you can hit me again.
Okay.
So I'll end my turn there with that gloat.
Back to. Let me check my notes. Galeen. Hey, darling.
Hello. Currently weighing my ashrooms right now.
Hey, I am drinking.
Kim.
Need dragon's breath
Can I?
No, you
Can I
cannot become
use-
a motorbike.
No. Can I use one of my 2 new spell slots to just cast Tasha's Caustic Brew on the statue?
You can. What's the range on
Alright.
it?
30 feet, and it's a line of acid. So the path of travel is also coated in acid.
Okay. So you're gonna. Is there a 2 hit on a person, or is it just it happens?
Shit. I really need to remember this. I don't remember what we did last time. Just as a stream of acid emanates from you in a 30 feet long and 5 feet long line in the direction of your choosing. Each creature in the line must succeed a dexterity saving throw. There it is.
Okay.
Or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until the creature uses its action to scrape or wash the acid off itself.
First question,
a creature
how
covered in
viscous is the acid?
It's. I would say it is like gravy.
Okay. So you watch as this acid hits this thing. Like dead on, it should be hitting it. There is a weird rippling effect in the air right around it as this acid is sort of sliding down it.
Okay, don't attack the statue anymore.
Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn?
I'm gonna see what's up with. Actually, can I use a bonus action to stick my hand in the water fountain?
Sure.
I want to see what's up.
You're gonna just move up and put your hand in the fountain.
Yeah. I'm just like, well, that didn't work. Let's figure out what this shit does.
Okay. So, roll me an arcane.
Arcane. I'll roll you an
Roll
arcane.
me a David Cage.
That is a dirty 20.
So, wow, 2 dirty 20s on the arcane checks, huh? As you dip your hand into this water, you get a very strong sense that, like, it is somehow already a part of you right now. Like, if there is an element in the air that is the water, you already have some of it inside of you.
I'm water.
Which should go without saying with a frog, but
Antlin just hears me say that. I'm water. I'm water.
speaking of Andlinth, it is now your turn.
At least you didn't splash any books. Alright. So I'm going to follow what Glean did and put my hand in the water first.
Okay. Again, I'll count that as a bonus action, and you can roll me an Arcana check if you'd
Yeah.
like.
Arcana!
Wasn't I have to glean?
17 plus,
wait, hang on.
what's my modifier?
Oh shit, you're right.
19.
You're right.
Oh yeah,
Sherry.
it's clean. I'm sorry. So skip, pretend I didn't have my turn yet.
I'm not gonna lie, I read fish from the previous thing.
Oh my god.
There is a document here that just has fish wrote in it.
Fish.
No, you can go ahead, Drew. What?
Since the fire brazier has gone, and nothing seems to happen to the statue, either these things make no difference, or all of them need to be destroyed for the thing to shut off.
That's some magic thinking right there.
That is magic thinking. You know, magic bird. Sometimes tiny brain has good thought.
Mood.
Very dense. Much wrinkled.
Since the horny one is closest to the fan, rather than wasting my turn to destroy that when he's closer, I'm going to go and put a chromatic orb in the tree.
Okay. You're gonna go over to it and then chromatic orb it.
Well, I'm going to go to whatever the box thing above the head of the thing is, so I'm not going to go all the way over to it.
Oh, this thing.
I'm assuming it's a throne.
Yes, there is a very lavish-looking chair right here.
Perfect for me to sit on.
The arm or the seat?
But I'm going to sit on the seat because you know.
Obviously, the seat.
Okay.
This is my tower now. And then from there, I'm going to cast my last chromatic orb, at least for now, until I do a recovery thing, on that tree. And it's going to be a fire one because I heard trees don't like fire.
I've heard that too.
And there goes my dice onto the floor.
That's not conducive.
That is not conducive. But that was a roll of a 19, which makes it a 24 to hit the tree.
So that is gonna hit the tree.
Let's go hit the hell out of it.
Just the tree is now on fire, let's say, and it is rapidly disintegrating. We'll say that much.
Jesus?
Has anything happened?
The tree's on fire.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, is that you?
Jesus
bonus-
Christ!
As a bonus action, can I check
have
those
moved.
magical currents again? Oh yeah, I have moved. It's not a bonus anymore.
Okay. Which will take it around to Endlim's turn.
Alright, I'm going to... Yeah, put my hand in the water. And my Arcana check was... 2 plus 17, so 19.
Again,
19.
you get a very strong sense that there is a magic current emanating from this thing, and part of that
Okay.
magical current is, again, in within you.
I'm going to try to treat the puzzle. I'm going to cast a second level chromatic orb of cold. Not at the statue, but in the... Like, right in front of it. Like, are the tears constantly flowing, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to do it, like, yeah, right at, like, at the base of the water. And just try to freeze it. Just, like, bypass the shield.
You're gonna try and freeze the wall. Okay.
Yeah. And so... That's a +1 to hit. I rolled a 6. I don't know if the water can dodge that.
Water cannot, in fact, dodge that. As you impact with the water, it does freeze, and some of these tears do freeze all the way up.
27
Is that
for damage. Yeah.
So as this sort of like frost builds up and sort of like freezes the water, it starts to trickle up the tears and start freezing them too, until it gets to about the face, where they just snap. Oh, that was the layer.
And then it creates the holy one.
It
I
just
tried.
they just snap right
The-
here.
The one with holes.
Is there anything else you would like to? Oh wait, you did bonus action in action.
Yeah. That's
I
nothing
will
else
say
I
as
can
well
do.
with your arcane check, actually. Since you and Gleaner stood next to each other, basically doing the exact same thing, you look at each other, and
We
you
are
notice,
Kiss?
You notice in each other's eyes, very, very faintly, you can see a sort of little blue note and a little sort of like red note. Just like sort of hidden away in the color, sort of like swirling around there.
Huh.
Glean is mesmerized. Just staring into Amblin's eyes, just like,
It's
oh.
pretty mesmerizing.
Stop that.
So with that, you're still drawing attention, aren't you?
Yes, but oh no, it's not my turn. So yes, that was my intention.
Okay. So suddenly, magical essence coalesces around this, and out of nowhere, a boulder of fucking just like earth forms in midair
Holy.
and
What
also
the fuck is
catches
this
on
Looney
fire.
Tunes shit? What?
Who the fuck threw a boulder?
Roll me a deck save.
It's a
Okay.
meteor.
Okay.
Holy shit.
It's Sephiroth up in here. What the hell? Oh god damn it.
Oh no.
9.
Okay, so this thing rapidly comes crashing down. You dodge out of the side, but it scrapes against you as it comes down. It is searing hot rock as it just crashes
Okay.
into the ground.
Okay.
Let me calculate that damage for you, baby. You're gonna take some.
That's fine.
There's gonna be 7 points of damage.
Now is that fire damage?
You know what? I'll say that like 4 points of it are fire damage.
Okay, so can I bring that back down to 5 then?
Yeah, okay.
Because fire resistance.
You smarted me there. I'll take it. I'll take it. The rock crashes into the earth hard. It is now your turn.
Ow! Okay, but I have seen what the others are doing here, so I'm just gonna fucking grab my other gun and shoot the windmill.
Okay. I will say there is now a boulder in the way.
I'll position myself to be able. Oh no.
Curve the bullet like in Wanted.
Fuck. You're right. I'm gonna swing my fucking arm while I shoot, because that's totally how that works.
You gonna shoot that windmill? Roll me an attack roll.
There we go. That's more like it. 21.
You shoot right through the center of this thing.
Mhm.
It does what you might call an epic
Snappy.
Leia. No, you shoot through the center of this thing. It falls right on over. It is no longer spinning. It is just sort of like face down, like that. Except like imagine I filled in the background layer. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? Or you can't be moved, bitch. Fuck you.
That's about all I can do. I mean, I didn't use all my movement, but
Oh, you're also a. Oh no, you're a rogue. Ah, fuck you. You stopped being a fighter.
yeah. So I don't have action search or nothing.
Glean, my darling, my baby.
I'm going to use
Oh,
my
shit.
reaction. Can I use a reaction to talk to Glean?
I'll say you two can communicate since you're right next to each other.
Okay. I'm going to say, Glean, can you go and... if it gained power from the elements, even if we put more elements in, can you go nullify the burning tree?
I'll try.
And I'll handle the water one.
How far is the distance?
I'll say that's about 50 feet.
50 feet. Shit. Can I do a running leap?
Um,
I just thought you were going to use the big bass.
I think leaping does count as your movement points, so I'll say you're able to get about here if you. Oh god, wrong layer. You'd be able to get to about here if you want to like start moving the distance.
That's good. That's within range of Big Bass. I'm gonna shoot the other barrel at the tree.
Huh?
Just a nice 15-foot cone of just lead.
All right, so this is a non-moving thing, but I'll still make you attack for it. In case you roll a funny little one.
Sorry, I had to open my door. What was that?
You gonna roll me an attack, Dudley?
Oh, yeah. Natural 20.
Yeah, okay. Now roll me that double damage digit.
Holy shit.
Big.
I'm only doing So do I do 2d10 because it's double damage, or do I do 1d10 because I'm only firing one barrel?
Do I make you double the dice, or do I make you double the damage?
Oh, you make me... Oh, double the damage. Double the damage. Okay, so that, and then... Okay, cool. I rolled a 10, so 20 damage.
Yeah, you obliterate this flower pot. Refuses of like fire and ash just like sent hurtling, and this thing is just fucking gone.
Just run and jump, do a combat roll, and then immediately as I just take aim, fire.
Oh hi.
You hear a small voice from under your hat go, "No, that was my father."
It was my
Daddy!
father.
I haven't seen him in years.
You do
Oh,
not be
God,
hearing
you-
that.
I already feel bad
know.
enough that I had to destroy nature.
Well, it was already getting destroyed, so you kind of just saved it from suffering.
It was a mercy kill.
Exactly.
It was a mercy kill. That's how I'm gonna put it in my head.
Okay. Unless you do action surge, I think that is your turn, but I think you've also done it today already.
I've already done it today. We haven't rested yet. I should let everyone know. I still have 7 hit points from the last playthrough session.
Yeah, I only have 20.
So if I get hit, I'm basically dead.
Yeah. All right.
Hi.
That's
Clint,
why we're trying not to die.
it is now your turn.
I'm going to do another arcane check on those magical currents to see if anything has changed from the fact that we've just smashed half the room.
You can do me a little arcane check.
And that one is a natural 20.
So, with the 3 of these pots now sort of like severed, you feel then magic is gone. Even with the fire pot like sort of gone, however, you sort of feel like there is still fire within you. There is still that current within you. And you do feel it drawn behind you to this throne. And as you turn around and look, there is a phrase engraved upon, like, the head of the throne. And it's a phrase you've heard a couple of times now. It says, "Those who seek the strength of wisdom know first the bite of the elements."
Damn that phrase.
We've heard that before.
We have heard that before. Okay, as part of that, I will let everyone else in the room know that, you know, it has done something. Not as much as we want it to. There is still, like, energy around. And those words are on the throne as well, by the way.
Okay.
So, there's definitely something important with those words. It's just I wish whoever wrote them had a better way of putting it, because, you know, poetry doesn't help in this situation.
Everyone loves poetry.
Dungeon
No.
designers are assholes.
Yes, and I wonder who designed this one.
Meow.
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 I'll count that as a
Meow.
turn then. Endlin, it is now
All right.
your turn.
I'm going to take my guitar. And I'm going to thunderclap right into the vase. Like, I'm going to swing it, but instead of hitting it, I'm just going to thunderclap
Okay.
and try to break the fountain.
A roll
At
me
the
that
5th
damage.
level?
An 11.
11 damage as you smack into this thing.
Yeah. It's only a 2d6. It's a cantrip.
Okay. So
Yeah, he
you're
says
able
like
to-
a 5th level. Wow.
you're able to like smash into this thing. It is it's in a sorry state. Sputtering water just out of the top of it. It is very sort of like pathetic looking as like a dribble.
I have a question.
Of course.
The acid stream, am I to understand that it has touched this basin as well?
Was that
It's
your
a line, and
intention
you're
when you
shooting
cast
over it.
What's up?
Was that your intention when you were casting it?
Not entirely, but it is like
I'll say
5
some
feet
of the
wide.
acid
So
it definitely got into the water. You know what? Actually, yeah, we'll say.
I suppose the question that I am asking is this acid eating away at the outside of this fountain?
Let me.
So cool. Well, where the
It
line is
doesn't
coming
appear
interesting.
to
That part.
be.
Okay.
It's slightly sort of like eroding the rock, it looks like. But this thing is still stable enough for now.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn, Endlin?
Can I also read the magic, the Arcana bonus action?
Reading the magic in the
To
room?
see what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, you can read the magic in the room.
Alright. Wow, that's a really low roll. I got a 5.
You sort of can't really sense. There's a lot of magic moving through the room right now. It's hard to keep track of everything going on. Especially when you just sort of like thunderclap just then.
Yeah.
It is
Not
now.
a good.
It is now the statue's turn, which you still see the magic building up here. I'm gonna say probably the Grung that just did a massive attack that shattered one of these parts.
No.
It's got its attention drawn over here. You see magical energy coalesce around it, and very suddenly it shoots a slightly green-looking water right at you.
Oh, you bastard.
I'm going to assume a 9 doesn't hit you.
For once, yeah, it doesn't.
So this thing shoots right past you. As this water just like smashes into the bookshelf. It is very much a lot weaker than what you saw before, tearing up the floor. But it does start eroding the bookshelf.
No, not the books!
Okay. Itira.
Okay.
Oh no, wait, that's useful. Let's see where all the edits are.
So we are not meaningfully able to damage this thing. And damaging the braziers did nothing.
I think we may have bricked the puzzle. Sorry.
I would never
Those
design
who-
a puzzle that you could brick.
Those who those seek power of wisdom must
Yeah,
first taste the
she
bite of
never
the element.
lies.
That flaming rock is still next to me, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put my hand in it.
You're gonna put your hand on the flaming rock.
Yeah.
What is the general investigation purpose here?
Taste the bite of the elements. I feel like we need to understand how destructive the elements can be by tasting their bite, literally letting it
Since
hurt
you're
us.
trying to feel things here, let me get an arcane check.
Okay. Okay. That's a 22.
So, you get a general feeling, also it hurts. You get the general feeling as you touch the fire. Are you negated to fire damage, or does it just like...
It's halved.
Okay, you're going to take 1 point of damage then as you sort of reach into this thing.
Yep.
When that rock scraped you on the way down,
Mhm.
a part of you became sort of infused with this magical essence of earth.
Okay. Interesting.
I'll say, is there anything else you'd still like to do on your turn? Because I think reaching into fire is a bonus action.
Okay. So, do I still have that earth feeling?
You have an earth feeling sort of within you, a water feeling, and a fire feeling.
Okay. So how do I feel air? Or if I just take like a really deep breath.
You can spend this turn taking a deep breath.
I'm throwing shit at the wall here, man.
I understand.
Like I'm in cover. I just need to see what's going on here.
You take a deep breath.
Yeah, because I have 3 of the 4 elements already. I gotta try to get the 4th one.
Okay, this does not anything.
Fuck.
Okay.
Guys, I got nothing.
Lean frog extraordinaire.
I'm gonna mag dump the fountain with hate.
You're gonna mag dump it?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me a little attack roll.
Don't roll 1. Please don't roll 1.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
It's more than 0, and this thing can't dodge.
Actually, technically it's a 7. It's a 5 plus 2.
That'll do it.
Okay.
What's your damage?
3d6. 14 damage.
So, you see this thing shatter more. You are, like, fully convinced this thing will never work as a fountain again. Without, like, a very exceptional potter. Get rid of that water, too. Is there anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
How big is the statue?
It is, like... like 10 foot tall.
I'm jumping on top of it.
So we'll say that's like 5 feet, and then you're going to 10 foot tall jump onto it. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna need you to roll me a Constitution save as you touch it.
I'm good at these. I am good at these. I got a dirty 20.
As you touch this, you feel a massive arcane energy surge into you as you resist a spell that is like desperately trying to throw you off. But you are clinging to the statue now.
You son of a bitch.
Okay.
Sweet.
Clink, it is now your turn.
I think my internet died.
Oh, welcome back.
They're still here.
I'm on my phone now.
Oh.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome to the phone realm.
Hey, look, it's me from yesterday.
Did you get everything that happened there? The Glean jumped onto it.
Okay. I see.
Blink, it is now you.
First of all, I'm trying to avoid staring at the top of the statue because it's starting to look very, very wrong. Clink is going to go and try putting that fire out because it's the only active element still in the room, apart from the big puddle of water on the floor. But that's not one of the fountains or one of the other
Frozen,
wells.
actually.
So you're
It's frozen at the moment, so
You're going to attempt using the water?
I'm going to attempt using water from the everlasting bottle of water I happen to have.
Yeah, I'll say that you're you're able to, albeit slowly, be putting this fire out. I'm just we'll say that it's going to take a turn, but you're able to like turn the fire out. Yeah. Is there any bonus actions you actually? I guess movement would count, huh? I hate being the strict DM.
Yeah,
SMH.
probably would.
Antling, it is now your turn.
Huh. I think my internet's back, so I'm going to switch back real quick.
Okay,
You good?
Hello?
Hello.
Yay!
Hi.
Yay.
Supposed to design this to not look phallic.
I'm just checking how
V.
many designs. I mean, not how many designs. Fuck me. Wow. How many elements am I attuned with right now? It was fire and water, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And a chromatic orb of coal probably wouldn't do anything. I wonder, could I... I'm going to use a first level spell slot. How do I get to the other ones? I'm going to first level spell slot right in front of my feet, the lightning orb.
Okay. You're gonna lightning where?
Right in front of my feet. I don't know. I don't want to hit myself directly, but I also need it to be close enough that I can get the wind energy, is what I'm guessing I'd get. But I'm just guessing.
Naruto.
Yeah.
So you're gonna lightning orb nearby yourself in an effort to get wind energy?
Yes.
Okay. You can roll me a What does lightning orb usually take?
Chromatic orb. It's a attack roll.
Yeah, roll me an attack
It's-
roll. We'll see how this goes.
All right. I rolled a 5, and it is a 3d8 spell, and it rolled a 10 for damage.
Okay, you impact the ground in front of you. It's kind of like scorched. You're not really sort of like feeling any sort of change from it. Also,
How the hell do we
I
get
moved you, but you never said you wanted to move, so I'll move you back.
Okay.
If
How do you
there's
get
anything
wind?
else you'd like to do.
I'm going to have to do another Arcana check, I guess, as a bonus action. Wow, that sucks. A 10.
What are you Arcana checking for right now?
Probably just like see like the elemental things. If we're like collecting elements in like our eyes or whatever, I'm probably going to check like, is there any? I don't know. How do I check what would give me wind as an element? Since we seem to have the other 3 easily accessible.
If you're looking for, I'll say with a 10 in Arcana, you still get the wind vibe from the wind part.
Okay.
Well,
I'm going to probably just make my way over there. Well, no, never mind. Continue.
So, as you get that vibe that there is still the wind element coalescing around this part, you see suddenly as energy coalesces sort of like around it, and like
Yeah.
the fan begins like sort of like raising into the air with a gust. The staff is pointed upwards, and then it is slammed right down into the ice as a big sort of shockwave sort of like emanates from this thing.
Okay.
Everyone roll me a deck save from that.
Natural 20.
That's
15.
16.
Hi. Link, my darling.
Does the shockwave affect me while I'm flying?
It is, yes. It is a burst of wind throughout the room.
So it probably actually affects me more.
If Godfrey's hand slam can affect me while I'm jumping, it can affect you.
That would only be 11 then.
So you are thrown back by the sudden wind and hitting against the bookshelf. You take 4 points of damage as you collide with it. And it is now a Tira's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of move over to the windmill, Fraser.
Mhm. It is sort of
Wanna
like
kinda-
still sort of like levitating. Oh fuck, I fucked your eye up.
Oh my eye! Yeah, I kind of want to feel the wind and like really get that breeze feeling in me.
You want to try a tuning to it?
Sure.
Okay. I'll say that you,
Tira knows how to do that.
you can roll me an Arcana check if you want to like sort of try getting the vibe within you.
Okay, 16.
You focus until there is like strong stinging sensations throughout like your body.
Mm-hmm.
It's not one of those painful ones. It's like weird sort of like cramps that just shoot up everywhere. And suddenly you
Like
feel
when,
it
like-
sort of like come within you, you know, like you feel this sort of like energy rush in.
I am the Avatar.
As that happens, as you feel this energy coming, the throne in this side of the room, it sinks into the floor. And behind it is a open passage.
I did it.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
What's the statue doing?
It appears to just be channeling energy straight from this fount right now.
Okay, I'm going. How far is it from me?
Statue?
Yeah.
I'll say that's about 30 feet.
How much have I moved so far? You know what? No, cunning action dash.
Cunning action dash, okay.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna run up to it and punch it.
You're gonna smack the statue. Okay.
Yep.
Roll me a little attack roll.
Oh, okay. That's 14.
A 14. Since it's like with your fist, roll me a little like constitution check.
Okay. Check or save?
I made a save. Yeah, you're right.
It actually doesn't matter for me, but 6.
So, as your fist collides with it, you are thrown back again. You don't take any damage, but it just sort of repels you from it.
Yeah, fuck this thing. Well, all right, cool. I'm prone now.
Are you prone?
I mean, if I got thrown back, I imagine I would be.
Depends how nimble you are on your feet. If you want to roll for it, I guess. Be dex.
Okay. Can I make that an acrobatics?
You make that in acrobatics. My players nerfing themselves casually.
That's a 13.
I'm gonna say you just about managed to stay on your feet.
All right, cool.
Balene's still
Alright, I'm done now.
clinging.
Yes.
King of the castle up there. King of the castle.
It's my go, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to do something unorthodox.
Hi.
Can I channel all of the like artificial, like arcane magics that I can into my chisel, which is my arcane focus, and then just try and stab through this guy and like through whatever barrier this thing has and just into his head?
I'll say you can go ahead and roll that, yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I would be rolling. Is this just a general like d20 or?
Just roll me a attack roll with that chisel.
Okay. I'm getting another dice roller app. This seems unfair.
Meow.
I got another natural 20.
That's just luck, baby.
Okay.
So you managed to plunge your chisel down through this thing's shield. You dip the chisel into, like, the stone of it. And, one sec. You watch as the magical essence just dies over here, whatever it was channeling into this pot. It is just, like, dying out and it just withers away. Before, like, the entire pot just fucking, like, explodes, essentially. And
I did it!
with that, you feel the magical energy which you've been fighting against dissipate from the statue. And you all see as magic energy begins building up around the bookshelves.
No.
Glee,
I would
you-
suggest a retreat.
Quick, through the door.
I'm gonna jump from the statue and just run through the opening.
I'll say you can jump down from the statue and get about here. As you look out there, it's just a pit.
Oh.
Clink, it is now your turn.
It's a pit. I can fly. This may end badly. I forget the last time that I tried to fly out into an open void. I got hit with a fireball. But that seems like more survivable than exploding bookshelves.
You flying out into the pit?
At least I'm flying to the pit and looking around, and also possibly testing to see if there's actually just an invisible floor. Because it seems really stupid having a door that leads to nowhere.
So, you're testing to see if there's an invisible floor. You fly out. You can feel steps beneath you, leading up.
It's an invisible
Perfect.
staircase.
Yeah, I will turn my head around to Glean and say, "Invisible stairs!"
Rah!
And I'll make sure that I actually land on one of the stairs to show that they are actually there and I'm not just trying to make him jump to his
You
death.
shit on them.
And Glinfit, is now your turn.
Okay. How far can I go in a turn?
What's your
In
move
this
speed?
turn. Just the base, standard humanoid. 30.
So yeah, you can get to about up here, or over here if you'd like.
I almost want to distract the statue. I'm going to do a charge attack right on, like, the arm. Not the arm, the staff of the statue.
Okay.
And I'm going to take my axe and just... I'm basically fleeing with my axe, actually.
Yeah, roll me an attack roll.
I'm not going to thunderclap. Okay. That's a 14.
So, as you crash into this thing, how much damage do you deal? For a start.
6.
Your axe now manages to attack the statue. Whatever energy was in it before seems to have, like, dissipated as you manage to, like, cut through, like, the arm of the staff.
Yeah.
And it sort of, like, gets a little bit more chipped up as you sort of, like, crash through it.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
So this thing now, with, like, controlling the magic of these shelves, it puts both sort of, like, stony hands against the staff. Let me just get my thing here. Okay, so suddenly you hear the sound of, like, magic firing off, and you see six bolts escape from this staff. Three of them go towards you, Andlin, where two of them careen around to you, Aether, and one of them goes straight for you. That is, Aether, that's going to be... It's going to be just 2 damage as these hit you.
Yep.
Galeen, that is going to be 3 points of damage.
That knocks the wind out of me.
Aether, that is going to... not Aether. Andlin, that is going to be 7 points of damage.
Okay. Ow. Okay.
Cut layers. Hi. Captain, what are you doing?
I'll run for the door.
You guys escaping?
Yeah.
Hi. So you're able to get to about here.
Okay.
Anything
So
else
I'm
you
not
got
out
to
of the
do on
room.
your turn?
Dash and keep going.
Dash and keep going. Can you use dash any number of times?
Yeah, it's just a bonus action.
Yeah, cunning actions.
No, actually, regular dash is an action. Cunning action's a bonus action.
Okay. Yeah, you can keep going. It is harrowing looking down into a pit, but just you're walking right over it.
You okay, bud?
Hi.
All right.
That brings us back to Glean.
Glean looks at the stairs, but then also sees Andlin. And the dog.
And
I'm really sorry.
Oh, he's a cucumber.
Glean can't, in good conscience, be the one who leaves another behind. So he's rushing in to help Andlin.
Okay.
Don't you can't you do that from a range?
Oh yeah, you know what? I can't really
You can
touch
do
you, can
both.
I? Big Bass is unloaded. Hate is unloaded. I guess I'll shoot the statue with Cynthia to get its attention, and I'll just look at Andlin and just say, "Run!"
Okay, roll me an attack roll.
If I can yell, I'm going to yell something. I'm going to yell, aim for where the magic's coming out of.
Yeah, I'll do that.
It's unprotected.
Roll me an attack roll.
Ooh, my gun explodes.
Oh.
I rolled a 1.
Oh no!
That's the last thing we needed to happen here.
I think... Honestly, yeah, I think Cynthia's taking some damage right now from that one. That's a misfire, and it's just fallen to pieces in your hands. Is there anything else you can do on a bonus action?
No. Thankfully, I didn't take damage, I guess.
Hi. And Clink, actually. Almost did it again.
I'm going to have looked over, seen that Glean was trying something heroic, except the gun decided to, spontaneously disassemble itself.
Disassemble itself. This is a unplanned disassembly.
I'm going to fly over, land on top of his bowler hat, and use... Hang on. What's the arcane recovery? Is that like a regular bonus action, or is that like an action?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because I've never used it before.
Arcane recovery?
Yeah, the thing to get a couple of spell slots back.
Stuff. Arcane recovery. Once you finish a short rest.
I also had to do a short rest. Damn it. Okay, never mind. I was
Yeah. It's like a weaker warlock. What warlock get automatically?
I was hoping it'd be kind of like a middle of combat. You desperately need to do it.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot be doing that then. God damn it, why did I have to be so focused in non-attack spells?
Just throw a cantrip at it. Ignis!
That's what I'm saying.
What a cantrip! All my cantrips are illusions!
God damn it, Jerry!
I was going to have to use Mage Hand and use the Mage Hand to try punching the statue.
I'll allow it.
Trying to use Mage Hand to fist fight the end of the staff.
Throw hands with Mage Hand.
It didn't work. I don't think. Unless, Actually, no, it might, I mean... If I'm rolling an attack with a Mage Hand... it's probably not going to work anyway, but it's worth a try. What would I actually be adding to the roll?
I think it'd be
my normal attack modifier for spells, or
Yeah.
Okay, it might have worked. I think an 11.
So your mage hand flies over to the staff, and it's sort of like slapping and smothering it. Honestly, just sort of like rubbing all over it. It can't seem to like physically push it, but it's sort of like a hand rub.
I tried.
And Glinford, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm going to move towards the exit, but not as like a full action, just as like the. And then I'll do an actual action. I'm going to use my last second level spell slot and cast another. Wait, no, I actually have a lot more of these than I thought I did. Oh yeah. Okay, I have one left. Anyways, I'm going to cast a chromatic orb. Let's see, what should I use for this? I'll use thunder,
Okay.
and that's a natural one. Oh fuck me.
So you are running, kind of startled. This chromatic orb that you're like focusing, it kind of just like. I'm gonna say, I think it just sort of like detonates in your hand a bit. It's gonna be like 2 points of damage. As the static electricity just sort of bursts into your hands.
I fizzled.
It is now going to be the statue's turn.
Oh
You hear the sound of the magic sort of like coming back in to sort of like focus up again. And you see that it is about to fire off at the three of you. Unfortunately for it, there is a mage hand rubbing against the statue. The 6 shots that it creates are created inside of the mage hand, and both just fucking fizzle out. It is now the captain's turn.
Okay, seeing everything that's happening right here, I'm like, ah, fuck. All right, I'm gonna run back in. I'm gonna draw love. Yeah, back into the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw love. I'm gonna fire 3 shots at where the magic is coming from, as Anla said.
You can roll me an attack, please.
All right, this is 3 attack rolls done.
Okay.
All right, that's a 24.
That'll hit.
Another 24.
That'll hit.
And a 19.
Those will all hit. Roll me damage.
Okay. 2, 4, 3. 10 total damage.
So.
Oh wait, 4. Wait, no. Plus 4. Sec. I forget if that's plus 4 per shot.
I'll give you +4 just total.
All right, that's 14.
So you hit this thing right on the staff. There is suddenly a magical explosion around it here, and the entire arm is just it is torn asunder. There is a very sudden stillness in the room as it appears this sort of like magical energy just sort of dissipates.
You know that Terminator like Mortal Kombat meme where he's like a skeleton and he starts smoking the cigar?
Yeah.
I'm doing that with my pipe.
It
Love
is, for now, it seems, over.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Or whatever the equivalent of Jesus Christ is in this world.
About that.
How fucked is the book situation?
How fucked is the what situation?
The bookshelves.
They've definitely seen better days. I mean, there's a bit of a fire going on over here. There's some being damaged by water over here. Over here, some sustained shrapnel damage, and some here are literally melting in acid.
Anthony,
Everything's
did you get
fucked.
that?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry for the inconvenience of my internet.
Cool, baby.
You're fine. It's not really an inconvenience. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hi.
We probably need to rest, or even perhaps long rests.
Yeah, I have no spells left apart from
Yeah,
cantrips.
I am very near death.
yeah. Glean needs medical attention. Do we have the rune
I'm
stone?
covered in scars and broken cartilage.
And your gun is rip.
I think it's safe to assume my suit is fucked and I need to get my spare one on.
It's battle scars.
They make you look dangerous and battle worn. I don't
Battle
know.
My
How
AC is still 12, I'm hoping.
I'm freaking hurting too. I'm at 11.
So you guys
are we
heading
just
back
gonna
out to
long
rest?
rest right here?
Don't. Okay, I only
Probably
asked
would be
who.
wise.
Didn't you have like those rune stones or teleporting stones? And who got that? In our
Whoa,
party?
wait, actually, you know what? Let's see this through to the end. Let's go upstairs and then we'll
I think we
this
should.
is the this is the final stretch.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
Toland's
but
dead. Toland's
we
dead
should-
already.
We should
Yeah,
do
but
a short rest
remember-
at least, because that's our last short rest that we have. Because we can do like what 2 before we have to long rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's a. I don't know if that's an actual thing. That's definitely a
No, I
Baldur's
think you
Gate
can
thing,
short rest infinitely.
but like you'll run out of hit dice eventually.
Yeah.
Do I
Which-
need to remind you of the giant flaming angry dude that was the top of the tower before that was not Toland?
You're right.
Yeah.
A short rest sounds good.
I
I'll
don't think going up to the top
Yeah, I
is
was
a
at
good idea
3.
yet.
Oh god.
I
Not to split the party, but I think I'm Team Clink on this one. Actually,
no, you need to rest.
We need a long rest.
let's long rest.
Long rest. Okay.
Yeah,
because
we
it-
need
short
because
rest
they
isn't
can
gonna
only
help us
get like
much.
the arcane recovery on short rest, which is
like 2 spell slot. Well, 2 spell
Yes.
levels, so I'll be able to regain 1 second level spell, which is not going to help.
yeah. But yes, I just want to clarify, or maybe I'm hallucinating and it was something else, and I'm just like or confusing it with a different thing. But don't we have teleport scrolls to get back to the hub?
Yeah, we had the thing that was given that, but there was a timer on them. So once we've used them, I think it took like 8 hours to
Oh,
refresh them.
speaking
come
of
back?
speaking of teleporting, William.
Hello.
I guess also speaking of players intentionally nerfing themselves, the weapons that we got on loan that you said would teleport away if we were near death. I'm at 4 hit points. Does that meet the criteria? Does hate
I
just
think it
disappear
means
from my
death's
inventory?
Uh,
Sorry.
how
Maybe.
dead do you truly feel as a character? Is
4
Galeen
HP out of
like, I am
21.
dead? Like, is there a
No.
4 in his... No, you're fine for now.
I feel like if this was a Pokemon battle, though, I would be hearing the Bidoo, 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 Bidoo. Anyway, let's just long rest.
Are you gonna do it here in this room or head out to the grass pasture again?
I like the grass pasture idea.
I like the grass pasture.
Mm-hmm.
I like the grass. Okay. We're free roaming it. Are we going to keep track of rations? Because I
Keep
have
track of
not been.
rations? Yeah, I don't think we have.
I'll make players keep track of rations. It's all right.
I think got a little bit green. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are long resting. You having a chill
Yeah.
after your battle?
I
Yeah.
forgot I'm the same color as the grass.
Don't worry about that.
No. I think we
I like
We
working
did say
with
that
a
I-
limited
I-
color
I-
palette.
No, I understand that. I think we did say though, like I basically disappear into the grass when I lay down,
Except for that fancy ass suit.
except for the fancy suit.
And a pigeon sitting on your face.
Pigeon? You mean parrot?
Same thing.
Boing, yeah, I think Glean is just splayed out, just arms out, legs out, just fucking just letting himself just rest, just heal.
Yeah, just taking a big ol' honk schnoo.
Not even that. I think he's in too much pain to even.
Actually, no.
sleep.
Actually, Atira's not in the worst shape, so I think she'll take watch first, at the very least.
You taking watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because like we are in technically enemy territory, so
I could have the third watch because I'm elfish. Elfish.
you're only kind of elf.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're elf-ish.
Yeah.
I
So that
was
means
gonna
I'm perfect
say-
for like the third watch because I only have to sleep for like half the time.
Yep, I'd be watching first, and then whoever wants to take second watch can have it.
Oh, wait a minute, 1 second. Clink.
I remember back at the town, there was a gun that got disassembled and put back together.
But yeah, it's my
What-
harpoon launcher.
Was that your... Okay, I couldn't remember if it was your harpoon one or if it was the currently disassembled one.
No.
So I
Like-
was thinking, if that was the case, I could have sneakily put it... Because I just know how... I would have known how to put it back together with a mage hand.
No, that's Glean's gun. Cynthia's in a
Yeah.
sorry state.
So Cynthia can't be put back together just normally, right? Like it's exploded.
You're gonna need a workshop for this, I think.
Okay, fair enough. Clink. Can you pour water on me so I don't dry out?
It's going to uncap the everlasting bottle of water and prop it up on your bowler hat so it just constantly pours over your face.
Oh, feels refreshing.
Can I have
Doing
some?
that. I have water dependency,
please?
so I need to do that.
I don't have water dependency. I just like water. I just want like a sips. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he just like gets it dumped on his face for a little bit, takes a few like gulps of it, and then just goes to bed.
Hi. You're all just resting up, chilling out.
Okay.
Getting them spells back.
So, Finn,
Glean,
Speaking of spells,
I actually want to talk to Glean when I get the chance to.
Okay.
It's like Glean, how's your ammo looking?
I have 8 rounds left.
I also have 8 rounds left. Well, let's make these next shots count then.
Yes. William,
Okay.
I have. So can I pick like shit? What was I gonna do? Can I pick 2 more level 1 artificial spells from the booklet to add to my new spell slots?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Oh, okay, thank you. That's all I needed.
I'm a good boy. I allow things. So, Aether, for night, while you're
Yep.
or what counts as night here, while you're sort of like absent-mindedly looking at the road, roll me a quick perception check.
Okay. Perception. Do math. Okay, 16.
So, you're privy to basically seeing. Hang on, let me see if I can't get my layers right here without accidentally ruining everything.
I believe.
So you're out here, and you're sort of looking over the major sort of tunnel sort of road, and as you're listen back, as you sort of like stood watching the road, sort of like absent-mindedly looking left and right, you don't even notice how this happened. You see just a figure stood out there on the road staring right at you.
Oh, I hate that.
You could just make
Oh.
out that they've got like horns, but aside from that, they're wearing a robe that covers all of their other features.
Horns. Similar to mine.
Similar enough. Bit longer upwards.
I ask who goes there in Infernal.
Do I hear this? Or does the rest of the party hear this, I guess? Do we wake up?
I reckon you're far enough close that you can hear this. But as
Yeah.
you sort of like call out to this figure and ask who they are, you just watch them raise a hand, put a finger to their lips, and then they sort of just like they vanish into just smoke. They just like dissipate as if they were an illusion.
Don't look at me.
Meanwhile, you guys just managed to get here as they have vanished.
Sorry, nothing. Shadows in the dark, I guess.
Nothing.
Must have
Okay,
been
do I since it's a magical teleportation, do I sense it? Or does my character not notice it?
You did not notice it.
Okay. Well, I don't notice it then. Alright.
You guys heading back to rest?
Does Clink want to do this? I want to do something during my third watch. I'm going to use one of my first level spell slots to just cast Unseen Servant. With the command, it's just to watch over the other three that are sleeping.
Okay.
And just like kick a Terra, I guess. Kick a Terra if like something pops up. And then I'm going to go inside alone and just like start going through the bookshelves like a nerd.
Right now, you're doing this?
Yeah.
Like, I guess like this is when you take watch.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm cheating.
It checks. If there wasn't anything else you wanted to do on your watch, Aether.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You guys still just resting up then?
Yeah.
Or if Clink wanted to do anything on the second one.
Okay.
I don't know how it would work.
I'm guessing you're just sort of like studying the history and the scrolls here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can roll me a little history check to have a look through them.
History check. 16 plus 5, so 21.
So you are like reading through these like old scrolls and texts and books. It is almost maddening when you finally like click on everything that you're reading here. What you're reading are observations, notes. This is a very, very long, continuous diary of events and conversations that the wizard had with the demon while it was locked up here.
Oh, it's like, okay.
Oh my god.
Is there anything
It goes on for
important to know
thousands
about the
of
wizard
years.
or demon? Oh.
Every time like the demon has the wizard has wrote down like what the demon sort of like said to him, he always like obfuscates like personal details.
Okay.
It's like today the demon mentioned a name of someone who used to be close to me that they couldn't possibly have known. Or like today the demon was talking to me about this aspect of myself, but never actually mentions anything related to them.
Okay. Anything about like a weakness to like what the demon, like containment of the demon, or like
it says.
And also trying to like find the latest stuff. Like, what's the latest books I can find? The newest.
The newest sort of books.
Sorry, I'm going too fast.
They go around sort of like in a clockwise sort of like history fashion. Like the last sort of like tome that you can really find just sort of like talks about the wards in here failing. Like they're slowly starting to give out. The earliest they're sort of like talking about how like the elemental wards are sort of like very empowering to this place.
Okay.
Eventually it looks
I
like
want
they
to look
stopped
more
working.
about the wards eventually.
Yeah. I mean, we'll let you do that some other time if you want to study that, because there's a lot of books to go through.
Lots of books.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I guess at this point in time, you guys are coming to out here.
Yep.
You're all rested up, long rested.
All right.
You feeling ready to go back in, or is there anything else you wanted to do?
I think we're ready.
Glean, Clink?
Big
We
Bess
would.
is loaded.
Clink?
Yeah, we're good.
Aye. You, the unseen servant is unseen, right?
Yes, but because of the vague connection I did it does tap. It does like it can't
Yeah.
damage a Terra, but taps a Terra in like the shin when the Terra starts getting up and making noise.
Just me.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, like, you head on back in, all refreshed.
Yeah.
All right, who's ready to kill a demon?
I'm going to like start going over like how the wards have been failing and like just a general like, oh yeah, this is all the records of the containment of the demon. And I'm thinking, well, if we can get the wards back up to some extent, that would help versus the demon.
Okay.
May I make a history check to see if Glenn remembers fighting demons? If he's ever fought one.
You make a history check, sure. I will remind you guys that this was mentioned to be one of the prisons that held the demon.
Oh yeah, okay.
Like, the demon no longer resides here.
Ah, okay.
It was Toland's.
I'm not sure if this role is
Plus.
necessary then. But I did get a 15.
You've only read stories about, like, fighting demons back in the old Crusade days. Blessed weapons, holy water, and anything that inverses their element of darkness and fire.
Oh, you know what? I think we probably made this exact same like roll in the previous session. I'm sorry.
It's chill, bubbly.
It's okay.
Link, do you want to return to the horns?
I return to the horns.
Welcome back to the horns.
The other horn. I don't want to hurt the neck. I want to
appreciate
give
that.
it a bit of balance. After the entire adventure, you'll be walking with an entire just a 45-degree angle neck at all times.
Yeah, I'm just,
You're
I'm
red-
just tilted.
What are you? You're a red-crested parrot or something?
I'm a core. Fairly big.
How much do parrots weigh?
They're like about 8 or 9 pounds or something because they're going to be able to fly.
Sheesh!
That is a heavy bird.
You can't hold 2 bags of sugar on your head. Come on.
You can.
That's why I'm also making sure that I'm not just always on one side of the head.
That's fair.
Neck
Give your neck a proper
exercise.
workout. Yeah, give yourself some like proper neck muscles at the end of this adventure.
8 pounds of bird will give you such a crick in the neck.
Yeah.
You'll be able to go on to do tiefling infomercials. Doctors hate this one trick. Buy a parrot.
Put it on the other side.
Get 2 parrots.
Are you a tiefling?
Ooh.
Does your neck crane at an egregious angle?
Buy new parrot, TM.
All right, troop, we ready?
Yeah.
March.
So you guys are heading up through the passageway. Fuck. I don't have shit.
Drawing on the wrong layer again.
No. You guys are heading up through this passageway. I imagine you're walking single file, so you've sort of got like a middle grounds on this thing.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
imagine whoever's at the front is also making sure that the stairs continue to be there.
I know
I'll
Dark.
be in front. I volunteer to be in front then. I'll use my trident
Okay, go ahead.
as like a walking stick.
Glenn isn't gonna contest this one this time.
So you guys are slowly making your way up. Suddenly you watch as Anlinth takes a step forward and like vanishes. Anlinth, what you see is there is a just right here is just like a very sort of like strange sight. It's just like a forest that you just stepped into that wasn't there a second ago.
I'm going to pull out my ocarina. Do they hear my ocarina if I play it? Play a note?
Yeah, they hear it.
Okay. So they know I'm okay.
Well, She's still there, so
Yeah, I'll keep going forward.
same.
You guys, you sort of like step out here, and yeah, it is an odd sight. It is just like a forest that is here that wasn't before. It was sort of like obscured from sight.
Okay.
There's just like
Oh,
a couple of
crap.
trees here and there. It is just sort of, it's very serene.
Is this an illusion? Can I do like an Arcana check?
Do an Arcana check if you want to see if it's like
Alright.
real or not.
I want to knock up some wood.
I got 14.
None of the grass or trees seems to be in any way arcane or magical at all.
Okay.
I'm gonna knock up some wood.
You gonna knock on some wood?
Yep.
You sort of walk up to it, you knock on it. It is a very steady sort of just trunk of a tree.
Not hollow. Not.
Lee, can you
it's made
talk
of
to
wood.
this forest?
It's not hollow at all.
Okay, and it is made of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Feels weird to say a tree is made of
Yeah.
wood, but
So it's made
I'm
of
going to
tree.
look to Glee for expertise.
yeah, it's your wheelhouse, buddy.
What, forests?
Nature.
You
talk to it all the
Can I-
time.
Oh, you're right. All right,
You
I'm
do
gonna do
this
a nature
all the
check.
time.
I'm doing
You're the
nature
law
check,
racks.
sure.
The Froglax.
I'm the frog lax. I got a 16.
Yeah, this is the non-speaking kind.
They don't talk.
Okay.
Maybe they're just shy.
So I'm going to go to the edge of the forest, just directly ahead from where we came. And
Mhm.
I'm going to stick my trident through the barrier.
Yeah, you can sort of like still feel the staircase just going up. There's just this
Okay, so
very
there's still a
ironic
staircase.
sort of like forest.
What if I check the sides first?
Have a little check to the sides. Yeah, like all around it, you can sort of like push your trident through. You still see the trident on the other side now that it's sort of out.
Okay.
But like the forest just ends. It is just a little chunk of a sort of comfy forest halfway up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, this is where we were supposed to rest then.
Okay, I realize it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, onwards then to the opposite end of the forest from where we walked in.
Okay, I'm gonna reverse these layers because green. With me.
Green?
We must continue.
So continuing past this sort of like section, you eventually see the platform ahead, and
Okay. Plan, Burning Man. Should we do a plan before we go across the threshold?
I don't know. We don't know how
How
can we plan
about
what we don't know.
Me and Clink do cold chromatic orbs, Atera tanks, and Glean, you shoot shit up.
I'll do my best.
Sure.
I mean,
mean,
it
we
can't
would-
get any worse for your guns, right?
Big Bus could explode.
Oh.
I mean, if we aren't careful, we could all explode
Yeah.
because of fireballs.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fireballs, not fire bolts. So we need like
Yeah.
keep distance. Okay. So I'm going to let Atera lead them.
All right, I guess I'm walking in.
I'm going to gesture my shoulder to. No, well, I want Clink to be on. Never mind.
I mean, you still.
I'm walking in. 'Cause
I'm
I guess,
thinking too much.
I guess I'm the tank.
Okay. So walking in, you sort of like come to this sort of like it you can very clearly see like a very well built sort of altar ahead of you. It is just up some stairs. You can make out the flicker of fire. There is the flicker of fire. You can see its glow. There's definitely fire right up there.
So like a torch or like fire.
We're talking fire.
Okay. Well, there's definitely something up there, guys.
This was where we tried to do the speedrun skip to, and I got shot in the face.
Ah.
Yeah.
I guess I'll keep marching toward it then.
Okay.
What else is around the? Actually, is there any other details around the room that look interesting?
There is a lot of infernal symbols.
Can I make out what they say?
Yes, they all say freedom.
That's about right.
They
Oh,
are just carved up and down the area at random.
okay.
Are they magical, or is it just like cell block, or like prison wall scribbles?
Very prison wall scribbles.
Got it.
Clink, do you want to disengage this horn?
Yes, I'm going to re-engage the hat.
Okay.
God, it just felt like a weight was lifted off my mind.
You going
I'm
straight
going to
up?
go to the left. Well, Atera goes straight up. I'm going to go to the left.
Mm-hmm.
All right, switching to tank stance.
Yeah.
Glean, are you going to move up anywhere?
I'm going straight to the middle.
Straight to the middle. Okay. Atira, you push on up. The first thing that catches your eye is there is a massive staff just laying across the ground. The second thing that catches your eye is a crouched figure just enshrouded in flames, who like slowly starts to rise up. Let me get some red. This figure slowly starts to rise up. You can see that
It's the
underneath
red
the
then.
fire, they are just like made of shards of metal. Roll for initiative, by the way.
Oh, this guy's dope as fuck.
Holy shit! It's the fucking. It's like the book Balrog,
I got
not the movie
12.
Balrog.
You got
Hey.
12. Okay.
I got 4.
I'm going
Ah.
last. I got a 1.
9.
Well,
4. 1.
I have 6 initiative. What the hell?
Oh wait, yeah, I have initiative. So yeah, I have 3. So I'm still last.
No, you're not. You're tied with Glean.
Didn't Glean have 4?
Oh, yeah, I got a 4.
Wait, you
And I
said
got
free
3.
initiative. Oh, okay.
no, 2
Yeah,
initiative.
Yeah, I
get
got
you
plus 2 and I rolled a 1.
now. I get you now. I get you now.
Ugh.
Okay. Get your battle music ready, BT dubs.
Yay.
Just looking at Malivion Creek memes of just people just dying in Robot Vietnam.
I'm hanging on to the other side.
Okay, so Anglin, you're gonna go first. As this thing
All right.
stands up, you can see the fire flare around it.
All right. I'm gonna do a second level spell slot, chromatic orb of just cold, just like pure cold energy.
Mhm.
Oh, a natural 20.
Oh, that's double damage.
Oh.
Sheesh.
Let's see. What is the chromatic orb at this level? 48. All right. 17 times 2. So
34.
34. Yeah.
You hit this thing right in where you imagine a face would be. The ice just manages to like pierce right through the fire and smack into the side of its skull. You watch as like shrapnel metal is sent like flying over, and it just fucking like turns its giant ugly head to stare at you. Without
Oh.
one. And it reaches out a hand. Yeah, that's gonna be a deck save, bruh.
Okay. Do. Oh, that sucks. I got a 6.
Okay. So,
Yeah, it's not worth it.
this thing just shoots a fireball right at you. You try and dodge, it catches you again. I think it's the second time you've been hit by a fireball. You take 8
Yeah.
points of damage,
Oh. Okay.
and you all hear this ungodly roar. This fire starts to get wider around it. It caught your ear. Oh no.
Oh no.
The onion. The onion.
Hi, it is now. It's here. It is. Uh-oh. It is your go.
All right. I mean, I'm right in its face, so I'm gonna swing at it with my cutlass, I guess.
You say right in its face. There is now a rapidly growing wall of fire by the looks of things between you and it.
Yeah.
Of all the people to engage in melee combat with it, it's me.
You going in?
Yeah, I mean, fire resistance. So
Okay. Roll that attack, Blade.
You do have Hellish Rebuke, right?
I also have Hellish Rebuke, yes.
You can combo.
I don't think I can cast it on command, though. I think it's only reaction.
Yeah.
Combo. That ain't Falco.
Oh, wait, yeah. Wait, if his fire hits me, I can... Oh, okay. Right,
I
you're
don't know how
right.
much fire damage would do to a fire thing, but
Probably about as much as it does to me. But hey,
Yeah.
damage is damage.
Okay.
All right. Oh, God. That 20!
Whoa!
holy shit!
That ain't Falco. That ain't Falco.
That ain't Falco!
Right, rolling.
All right. Also, with Rack's Audacity, I get the sneak attack bonus from it.
Okay.
So that is...
You can add that before you double it.
Okay. That is 16 damage.
Okay. My. Yeah, you managed to like carve off bits of this thing's metal as it just like cuts along the floor. It looks as if it's just made of just scrap metal that has been charred by the ages.
Now, do I take any fire damage from being in the fire?
In fact, take 2 fire damage.
Which means that... Is that before or after my resistance?
That is after your resistance.
Okay, so I'll take 2 fire damage and now Hellish Rebuke.
Okay.
Which is 3d10 going into play.
Tiefling's moment.
Alright.
So 9, 10, 29.
Let's go.
Where are you at?
Yeah.
Where you at?
Where you at?
Wombo gobbo!
Hang on, I'm bad at maths. I have to pull up a calculator. Okay. So as you
Holy
hit
hits,
this
lad.
thing with this flaming fist, you hit it real hard, but you get the sense that like it is not doing great with it is doing great with fire, I should say.
Oh, like I didn't heal it or anything, did I?
No, I'll tell
Okay,
you
cool.
outside of like character, you did not heal it.
Okay, cool. But I did not do that much damage.
It did not hurt it nearly as much as would be cool. I mean, metal shards flew off all over the place, but
Right. I didn't think I was gonna get the full 29. Just crazy that I rolled that high, which means that it kind of helps me to get the resistance a little bit.
yeah. It would have been great on
Well.
anything else.
Literally anything else. But hey,
Glean,
Yeah.
it's you.
I'm going to literally and metaphorically take the heat off of Atira, and cast one of my new spells, which is, Thorn Whip.
Okay. What's the range on that?
So 30 feet.
Nice.
I create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns, and I lash it out on my command towards the creature within range. I make an attack roll,
Mm-hmm.
and if the attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if it's bigger or smaller than me, I can pull it up to 10 feet closer to me.
All right.
Ooh.
It is. I want to say it's huge, by the way.
I mean, that's bigger than me.
Remember that attack roll, Bladely.
Yes, sir. That's a 13 hit.
It just misses. As this sort of like vine whip moves into its like field of fire, it sort of like just sort of disintegrates.
I saw that coming.
Is there anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna action surge and blow its head off with Big Bess.
Big Bess is a cone.
Oh, you're right. I guess I'll just mag dump it with hate then.
Okay.
That is okay. That is a 21.
That'll hit.
I did almost the max amount of damage I could have possibly did. I got 2 6s and a 5. I did 17 damage.
Okay. So, let me just shoot. Yeah, you managed to shoot this thing up. It takes a second and grips its chest where you just shot at it. Then all of a sudden, it reaches a hand out, points it down towards the fire room from earlier.
Oh shit!
You hear a colossal explosion. Oh shit.
Oh.
As this room crumples into the void.
Oh no.
With its free hand, it reaches a hand out towards the water element room. And suddenly you are surrounded by an aura of pure frost.
It's bisexual.
Oh, get out there.
Oh fuck!
Okay. It is now Clink. Your turn.
I see it turn into ice, and I go, I liked you better when you were on fire.
It's really hard.
Yeah, and I whiff.
Vicious
I go-
mockery.
No, I was gonna say that was 11.
That's me.
Oh shit! If I'd known he'd done this, I'd always say the hell
11
should
to
be.
attack.
Yeah.
That is not gonna hit. What were you attacking with, by the way?
It was just a chromatic orb, just a regular one.
Yeah, it goes into the back wall. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
There is nothing I can do
Okay. And
other than
it is-
flap menacingly.
Alright. I'm going to first level chromatic orb. And it's surrounded by ice. I'm going to try something. I'm going to try thunder. Or like force. My intent is to like hit it and then like blast this aura off of it. Fuck me. How did I'm not cheating, I swear. I rolled another 20.
I believe you.
I'm going to fucking... No, this isn't... Okay, whatever. How do I... Okay, 3d8.
This is a 20 rich target environment.
24 damage after the crit.
Okay. I was gonna make you roll how much damage that would hit Atira because Atira is also in this sort of frost field.
Shit.
Okay. Well, I'm
But
aiming for the...
Since you
creature
hit a
voice.
20, I'm gonna say that you controlled the magic perfectly.
Yay!
Oh, I guess like if I hit directly, the ice shards and metal coming off would hit Terra.
Hold on, let me
Okay.
just let me check.
I get it. Okay.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn as this lightning just zaps into this thing?
I'm going to move a little bit more. No, it's not lightning. It's thunder, which is it's literally just force.
That's weird, but I understand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to move as little, but I'm going to shimmy a bit more to the... yeah, up. Not closer to the ledge, but up more. Yeah. Yeah.
So, Atira.
Alright,
It's
yeah,
not you.
Oh.
This thing is going to reach down a clawed hand. You hear the groaning sound of metal as it reels its hand back and
Whiffs me completely.
whiffs you completely. One day, I'll give them better bonuses.
Wait, actually?
Yes.
Shit, let's go.
However, its field
What happened? I'm sorry?
it missed. This big metal arm came crashing down into the altar beside you. You are going to take damage on your turn from the ice field, though.
That's fair.
Um,
I don't resist that.
It is now your turn.
Okay. Do you want to do the situational damage first before I do my action?
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah,
4
you can-
damage. Flat.
Okay.
You can disengage, right, as a rogue?
Yes, I can. I think I can do it as a bonus action.
Yeah.
You getting the fuck out of dodge?
Yeah, so 4 cold damage first. Let me just take that.
Dodge.
All right, I'm cunning action disengage. Gonna fucking do the Gears of War backwards dodge roll.
Right back down the steps, agile as shit, rogue shit, gotcha.
Yep. I'm gonna get back on my feet after that dodge roll, and I'm pulling out love, and I'm popping between his eyes.
Rat tat tat, baby. Let's see what you got.
All right. That's a 12. 25. And a 16.
The 25 and the 16 will hit.
All right, so two hits. Oh shit! 11 damage.
Hi. Yeah. Oh shit! I can close my calculator. God damn. It's okay. I know the number. You rat tat tat into this thing. More metal shards are again peeling off of it. You could sort of like now sort of start to see like there's a sort of arcane flowing energy underneath this metal. But like after everything you've been through in here, it's not the same as the energy that you've been dealing with. This feels just wholly infernal. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
No, I think I'm all right.
That brings us to Glean.
Well, now that everybody is away from the splash zone, as it will,
Big Bess.
Big Bess.
Yeah.
And if, in fact, I think I'm going to use a trick shot. I'm going to use my other one that I have, which is... Actually, I guess I could use disarming shot if I wanted to, but he's not really armed. I'll do winging shot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and topple him, knock him prone. On a hit, the creature suffers normal damage and also must make a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Strength against what?
So if I guess it's against my attack, because the way that it's worded is, if my attack hits them, they suffer damage in addition to having to do that strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
So I guess they have to succeed it in order to not be knocked over. This is even if I hit, though. Which, does a 16 hit?
A 16 does hit. Roll me the damage.
16 does hit. Big ol' cone of damage. Or not, because one of the D10s rolled a 1, so it did 6 damage.
You did 6 damage?
Yes, and I don't know. Does it succeed at saving throw? Does it get knocked prone?
I'm gonna say with a 1, it does not succeed at saving throw. As it trips and falls backwards, there is a mighty groaning sound.
Wait, it rolled a 1 at its strength save throw?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Blink, unless Glean has anything else up his sleeve. It's tall ass
no.
sleeves. Bird.
It's bird time.
It's bird time.
It's not prone, get him. Shit on him.
That actually makes it harder because
Poop on him.
I have projectiles.
Yeah, but I
he's
have
on the high
height
ground.
advantage. Yeah, I have
He's
the high
prone.
ground.
Oh
So-
yeah, you always have the high
Yeah,
ground.
I have the high ground. I'm on top of a frog.
The high ground of not 4 feet. How tall is Glean?
Actually, like
2.5 feet.
Not even 3 feet tall.
That is a 14 to hit.
Sonic the Hedgehog's taller
A
than you, by the
14
way.
will do it.
Yep.
A 14 will do it. And it is a 14 in damage as well.
Is this a chromatic
And that-
orb?
It is a chromatic orb of the fiery variety.
Okay. You just, Fuck, I hate maths. You've got to have a calculator. Hi. Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I am tempted to work out what's going on with that staff behind it. With an arcane check. Because that's a mighty big staff.
It is a mighty big staff.
And it's sitting right next to it.
If you'd like
And
to
it's
roll
also-
an arcane check.
That is a 15 upon an arcane.
You sense a very, very strong magical energy coming from this thing. But you can also sense a very strong religious energy coming from it.
Ah, it's the god staff, okay.
Okay. That will bring us back to Andley.
All right. Since it's prone, can't really run up on it with the aura. Wait, Wait, it is cleared. I'm going to run up right outside the aura and thunderclap with my guitar.
Okay. You're gonna put lightning right into that aura.
I'm not going to head right into it. I'm going to be outside
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And then thunderclap, it is a Constitution saving throw against 13.
Huh? See how it does. Just terrible rolls from my end. It does not succeed.
All right, it's going to take 2d6. That's going to take a nice 7 damage.
Yeah, as you hit this thing, electricity courses through the cloud.
Not electric, thunder.
Same
Sorry.
difference.
I think it's sonic damage, not...
Yeah, we
Yeah,
should call
it's
it
sound
Sonic. I don't know
damage.
why
Is it
they
not conductive?
renamed Sonic.
No, thunder damage is sound.
It's sound. It's basically a thunderclap going boom.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, well in that case, this big ass fucking wave bursts through, hitting with all those frost particles, and you can see like the metal on this thing just like shivering with how you hit it. How much damage was it again?
7.
Ooh, just. So, is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I don't have any other options.
Okay. As you hit this, it very suddenly just sort of like you watch as like roots spring from its back and push it back onto its feet.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the field around it switches once more as you start to
I'm
watch
going
these
to-
vines growing from the ground. Like violent
I'm going
stabbing
click.
vines.
I'm going to click into cutting words
Okay, puppy.
and use my reaction to reduce the next. Because I know it's going to attack this turn. I can see what's coming, and I'm going to. It's going to lower the next roll by 5. It makes.
Also, I want to let you know you do hear another crash as this room is reduced into the void below.
Hey, William,
Hey, Ginger.
is this the kind that talks?
Oh,
I'll let you know on your turn.
yeah.
But no,
Somebody
these
throws revolution of grass.
these violent-looking sort of like red in some places, green in other vines, they start like pushing out of the ground, like stabbing nearby. This thing does not attack this turn because that counts as
Oh.
getting up from prone.
Oh, I thought the vine did it for it. I thought it was just like a transformation
No,
thing.
this effect happens on your turn.
I think that wastes my cutting words. Oops.
It happens. Atira, it is now your turn.
That's fine. I wasted my hellish rebuke.
You didn't. That's some good damage.
But this phase and the previous phase would have been much better. But again, I would have known if I got the same roll. So I guess great. I'm pulling out one of my other footblocks and taking a shot.
Hit that shot blindly.
Time to take a shot. Fuck. It's an 8.
It's an 8. No, that's not gonna do it.
Excitement and then immediately, no!
That ain't it, Chief.
Hi. Anything else on your turn, or?
I'm gonna back up a bit 'cause he keeps growing.
You gonna back up what?
I'm gonna back up a bit because his field of effect keeps getting bigger.
Okay. It's gonna take us over to Gleam.
I will repeat the question.
No, it doesn't.
Good. Yes!
Who do you what?
Who do you want? I'm casting Firebolt. I'm using a cantrip.
Oh, okay.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 hits. Roll that damage, baby.
Okay. I don't actually know what damage Firebolt does. 1 second. Is it 1d10, I think?
Yes, I believe so.
It is
1d10 plus
1d10.
spellcasting?
Spellcasting. Where's that at?
I feel
Oh,
like
there
I
it is.
remember that
Spell
being
tech?
what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, the manager. 8.
Yeah, you managed to like hit this thing. It is it's looking worse for wear. Now on fire. The metal is like really starting to peel off now.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do in your turn?
Can I consult Clink since they're on my head?
Yes.
Where do you want to go, boss?
Anywhere.
I'm gonna.
In range.
I want to go off to the side a little bit, like a little diagonal. Yeah, like that. That works.
Okay. Alright, with that, it is Link's turn.
Try rolling an attack roll and hope this time this one works. It's a 13 that time.
That will not hit.
Okay, so we know it's between. You need to get 14, otherwise you won't hit it.
Yeah.
A 14 worked, a 13 did not. So don't roll bad.
Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
This is completely out of left field. Is there a way to disrupt the magical energies between him and the other rooms he seems to be consuming for his changes?
You can roll me a arcane check.
That is a 23.
You're aware that it is using infernal magics. Infernal magics like these only really work by consuming, essentially. That's why these rooms probably got destroyed after it was done with them. You know what opposes infernal magic? Anything holy. But you don't know any way to really disrupt this thing.
As a movement action, can I fly over its head to land on Andlith, whilst also dragging the open bottle of holy water with me upended over his head?
Yeah, you can do that. I'll see why not. Because this current effect that it is doing is grassy spikes coming out of the ground, I'll say that you also don't get cut up by them.
Benefits the flying.
But no, yeah, you managed to like spritz this thing on the way past. It does look like it singes whatever is underneath the metal, and whatever is underneath the metal, like it looks fiery as hell. Hi. It is now Anglin.
All right. Do I take any damage from the grass?
You are going to take 4 damage from the spikes coming out of the ground.
Oh. Okay, I'm going back up to like the edge of the platform, and it has exposed bits, right? Oh.
Yeah, it's got a
All right, and they're fire.
It appears to be fire within there.
All right, I'm going to aim right for the exposed bits. We'll do I'll do another 2nd level spell.
Okay. Roll me that attack
And I am
damage. No, attack damage. Attack to hit.
natural 1.
Oh. That's going to be another spell that it explodes in your
Okay.
hands. What element was that?
What is this shit exploding in our hands today?
It was going to be ice, or not ice. It's going to be cold. So I just.
Yeah, you're going to take...
So how much damage?
You'll take 3 points of damage as the spell explodes in your hands.
Oh. I am bipolar.
It's okay, the
with my
ones
rolls
are
today.
counterbalancing all of the 20s you guys have been getting.
Yeah. What other actions can I do? I can't do anything.
You moved and you acted.
Yeah.
So this thing is going to let out a bellowing roar as this whole place seems to shake. And this is coming out a lot wider, it looks like. As these spikes, they start like really forming up. They just miss you on this side, though, it looks like.
Oh.
But also they consume the wall, apparently. This thing's arcane effect is really pushing out now. And let's see here. With another attack, it reaches a hand out and points at Glean.
Cutting words. There we go. That'll be it.
Oh
Can we
shit!
take
it's D4. Yeah, no,
no,
was
cutting words is a D6. It's a 5.
so he'll take 5 less damage from this. Is what you're saying?
I'm applying it to the attack roll because you didn't say the attack roll landed or not. I was trying to interrupt you.
Oh, you can do that, can't you?
Yeah, I can pick damage or attack roll.
All right,
I'm doing it to the attack roll.
it's a reaction. I get you. Ginger, does a 12 hit you?
That is my AC.
I don't know if that hits you or not. I'm not gonna lie.
Want to flip a coin?
D&D AC higher or lower? Oh, fuck you, Google. D&D, what happens if you hit AC? The attack hits. Wait, no. Close the roll plus modifiers equals or exceeds target's AC, the attack hits.
Yeah, so it does hit.
Okay.
Well, sorry, Ginger, I tried.
You really did. I respect it. That is going to be 5 damage as suddenly a vine whip shoots out from its hands and grabs onto yours.
Fucking hypocrite.
Demon use Vine Whip. It's super effective.
If the creature is large
no
or
you.
smaller... Yeah, you have to roll that strength thingy.
Oh, watch this 2-foot tall fucking frog just gets. I'm gonna be so much stronger. 15.
Yeah, you're gonna manage to succeed off of that and not get pulled in.
Just that SpongeBob me with the giant arms.
With anchor arms! Now I'm a jerk and everybody loves me.
Atira, it's now your turn.
All right, I pull out my other flintlock. I'm going to take a shot.
Don't take a shot every time it takes a shot.
I'm going to
Take a shot and you take that.
Better. 18.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. Oh, no, it's a D10. My bad. That's 10 damage.
That'll be some nice damage, yeah. I was about to say that'll do it. No, that's not doing it yet.
I was like, yay!
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
I'm gonna kind of back up to the wall.
There's no walls. It is a sheer drop, I should say.
I'm gonna back up to the edge.
Right to the edge?
Well, I'm trying to keep some distance here between me and the growing vines and such.
Okay. Gleam. Me. You.
I'm gonna do some crazy shit.
Let's go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use my bonus action for movement. I'm gonna leap towards this dude. And with my regular action, I'm going to cast my other new spell, Thunderclap.
Okay. First things first, 4 damage.
Oh, who cares about that?
You will.
I will?
It just stabbed your feet, man.
Ow.
Legos.
You need those jump.
It's Legos. Okay, so Thunderclap.
Gotta succeed the check.
You create a burst of thunderous sound which can be heard from 100 feet away. Each creature with, other than you within 5 feet of you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 1d6 thunder damage.
It failed.
Five damage.
Okay.
I thought it would also blast you back. I didn't read the fine print.
It's chill.
No, it's a cantrip.
Every
It's
little
not
bit
cantrip,
helps
it's
as
level
like
1 spell.
more bits of like shredded metal are pushed off this thing. As you're like getting close to it now, and since you're the
Wait a
closest
minute.
anyone's been to it in a hot minute, you can see that within the armor is just like a burned, emaciated body.
Oh, it absolutely is a cantrip. Oops.
There's just a burned body up inside of this thing.
Okay.
And you can see its dead eye socket staring back at you as you attack it. Clink, I believe it is now your turn.
I am going to flap over to the new horns. Yeah, I want to make sure everyone. Well, yeah, I've had the perch on the hat and on the sea elf. I wanted a bit of a different view.
In my hair. Yeah.
I'm going to cast an invisible mage hand because I did manage to actually get the sheet to work with the telekinetic feat in the end.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna be a dick. Although it being invisible isn't really going to change what I'm planning on doing, but I just want to use the feature.
Looks like telekinesis.
Yeah, it looks like telekinesis. That's why it's fun for illusions. I'm going to cast that. It now has a 60-foot range rather than a 30 because I already had it as a cantrip when I took telekinetic. I'm going to grab my open bottle of holy water and I'm going to make that fist go right into the thing's face.
Okay. You're throwing the holy water in.
No, I'm not throwing. I'm making the fist ram and shove this thing into its face.
Okay.
I'm rubbing the holy water on its face.
You're like splashing it like a priest.
Yes.
Like with the bottle or just by coating the
A
hand?
little harder than fury, it's
Power of
been
Christ
salty.
compels you.
Just like with the open bottle, like taking it and just splashing right into its face.
Okay. Yeah, you can roll me an
You're
attack roll with that.
waterboarding this motherfucker. Gordon, you lousy motherfucker.
Ooh, that is a dirty 20.
Okay.
Stop
Yeah,
fucking
that'll
with the
do
microwave.
it. Let me do my behind the screens calculations. This thing fucking roars when you do that, by the way.
Good.
Roar.
He's about to get
Rawr.
really pissed off at me now.
Is there anything else you'd like to do on your turn? I guess you did movement and
Yes.
attacks.
No. I get a bonus action with Mage Hand now because of telekinetic. I can shove that fucker.
Okay.
It needs to do a strength check of 16, which is 8 plus spellcasting proficiency and intelligence modifier.
It
So it
does
needs to beat
indeed
16.
succeed, Vet.
Ah, damn. Otherwise, it was going to get pushed backwards and hopefully get Glean an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Yeah, smart move, but it failed. But never mind.
Okay. It is now Anglim's turn then.
I'm going to take my harpoon gun. I'm going to aim it at the body. And does a dirty 20 hit?
Yeah.
All right. And then that rune that we added onto my harpoons, how does that work? Is it a bonus action or a full action?
The one where it returns in.
Yes.
I'll let that be a bonus.
Okay. So the hit is going to do 1d6 plus 1, so it's going to take 3 damage. And I am going to I'm going to use... Oh, I could use a rope instead, but I think the rune would look cooler. Yeah, let's use a rune. And I'm going to just try to pull the creature out of its shell.
Okay.
So it's probably going to be strength versus my spell casting. So it has to save a strength of 13.
Again, it manages to just do that.
Alright.
However, I will say that the harpoon's definitely coming out, so you can add shredding damage onto that if you want.
It just takes, it has to make it's another strength saving throw. It either takes 1 damage or 1d4.
We'll make it take the 1d4.
Okay. 3 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you pull the harpoon free, like some metal goes flying. It is in a much more sorry state now. You are all sort of able to see the flesh underneath the metal. Is that your whole turn?
Yep, whole turn.
Okay. Okay, with that, this thing roars as the spikes... forgive me for this, by the way, Gleam. The spikes vanish into the floor. That's why I said forgive me. I have to paste it back in.
Oh, whoopsie.
Saying, I just gotta tidy you up. I won't be able to live with myself if you like that. It's a proper little Gleam. The spikes disappear right back into the floor, and suddenly you feel a rumbling as the stone beneath your feet starts to crack in all directions.
Oh. Is the altar also cracking?
The altar is remaining pretty consistently okay right now.
Ah, fuck.
What's up,
Climb
baby?
aboard!
Oh. Oh no.
Just gonna say that's gone.
God, it's the Bowser fights in Mario 64.
That piece of land there, that's gone. This up here, cranking away as this thing is just like controlling the stone beneath your feet and destroying it.
Oh dear.
I don't know why half of these aren't going away. Oh right, that's branch marks. Hi. It is now Atira's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna cunning action dash. I'm gonna get right up on him.
Okay. Clinky staying on these horns.
No, I'm gonna go and carry. Well,
You
at
can
the
stay
moment,
where
I will
you are
have
for
to.
now if you're not going with.
Yeah, if I'm not going with, I'm gonna stay where I was.
Okay. Cutting action dash.
Yep, and I'm gonna swing at him with my cutlass.
Make that attack, baby.
Can I get an advantage on that because flanking?
Sure.
All right, cool. Then I get sneak attack with it too. Okay, so that's
We love rogues.
22 to hit.
That'll do it.
Yep. So that's 2d6. 4, okay. 11 damage.
Yeah, okay. So you managed to like stab. Are you stabbing or slashing? I feel like
I'll,
that's more of a slasher.
It is. I'm a slash for an exposed part.
Yeah, that'll do it. You feel some cutting going on. What do you have a secondary action then?
No, my bonus action was cunning action. So
Okay. With that, once more, you hear the crashing sounds as this room
Running out.
The blue collar worker.
and a blue collar worker within
Don't worry, it's twig. It was a twig gremlin. He'll be fine.
come crashing down. This thing once again changes its element. All of you make a deck save.
All right.
That's not what I'm good at.
All right. I'm going to.
Oh no.
I rolled a 7. No, an 8. I rolled an 8.
Okay.
12.
Fuck. Do I want? I only have 1 inspiration die left.
Yeah, I only got a 7.
Alright.
And...
All right. Before Sheeper
I
falls,
rolled
I'm
a
going to use my
1.
last inspiration die and turn that 8 into a 12.
Okay.
Oh no. Glean.
I'm afraid to say you are all getting shoved back, one way or another, as this thing just roars. Glean, you are pushed off the side, still just hanging on.
Ah!
It's like this torrent of wind starts shoving out of this thing.
Okay.
Okay, it is Glean's
I'm out
turn,
of
actually.
I'm good. I need to pull myself up.
You go pull yourself up. Give me a little little athletics.
My arms aren't as strong as my legs. Oh, no, I'm staying.
You pull yourself up just enough. You pull out
Um,
Hate and you shoot into its chest like General Grievous.
Can I try to do that?
What did you
You and
roll on
Obi-Wan?
athletics?
I rolled a 5.
Yeah, you'll be able to like get your gun out if you want.
Fuck
you're not getting
you.
up.
That's why I have hate out, and I'm just gonna shoot him again.
Yeah, roll me an attack.
14.
That will hit.
Okay. 9 damage. 441.
Okay, you managed to shoot into this thing. It's looking terrible, by the way. It is like the metal is slowly starting to fall off on its own now, and just like spin around hazardously in this wind.
Oh.
Is there anything else you can do on your turn, Mr. Glean?
Try not to die.
Okay.
Crying's a free action.
I did not say cry. I did not say cry.
No, but crying is a free action. You can do that if you want.
No, don't, because then you might lose the weapon.
I can't cry.
Back.
No.
Okay. Clink.
It is I. And that is a 14 to hit
That does it, yes.
with a chromatic orb.
Oh no, I just realized I'm out of bullets.
Oh.
I'm almost out too.
I shot a hate twice and Big Best once, so I'm out. That was 8 shots.
I have 3 left and no time to reload.
15 damage.
Okay. What element was that, by the way?
That was going to be fire.
Okay, a big ass fucking fire goes off in this thing's like chest. It is still growling and still lurching forwards. And Link, unless Clink.
And I still have a bonus action with my mage hand.
Okay. Mage hand's a
I'm
bonus
going to take
action.
that. I'm going to take the mage hand, place it under Gleen's buttocks, and shove him up. Creatures can willingly fail the check.
No, obviously I'm not going to willingly fail that.
No, you're willingly fail it. I'm basically pushing you back onto the platform.
Yeah, you're willingly failing
Oh.
against being shoved.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that. All right, that's okay. I like this. You smart, you loyal.
And I'll just go, you. Just so you don't get concerned while you just got, shoved up the butt by an invisible groping ghost.
All right. Andlinth, it's now you.
I'm going to take my axe and charge and right for the exposed body.
Alrighty.
My guitar axe. That is... Motherfucker. 6.
That is not gonna hit. That is gonna clank off the
Yeah.
metals.
I have moved closer at least.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to drag his attention away.
So
Wait, I actually don't have the HP for attention. Oops.
this thing raises both of its hands, one of which it points at you, and the other which it points at Gleam. Andlinth does an 11 hit you.
No.
Gleam does a 5 hit you.
No.
Oh,
So these two air blasts impact the rocks next to you. One hits you, misses you, Andlinth, and it just fucking carves out this rock face over here.
oh no.
It is just a floating rock debris field. The same thing happens with you, Gleam. This entire area over here is just gone. Okay. That will lead us back to Aether.
All right, same action I did last time. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna go for a stab this time.
Alright.
Oh no. It's now 1.
Oh no.
You are gonna go for the stab. Your grip is not quite in it. Your sword is flying over there.
Over where?
It is flying off past the staff. As you make a
Fuck.
stabbing attack, and it just falls right out of your hands.
Oh
The wind
man.
blows it out of your hand.
Butterfingers.
Is there anything else
Fuck.
you can do? There's nothing we can do.
How much movement was that?
Most of it.
It'd be your cunning action, wouldn't it be?
It would be a cunning action disengage,
Oh, okay.
which would not give
I
me
don't
extra
know if
movement.
disengaging is a good thing because it puts you closer to the ledges. Well, I guess there's.
My sword flew
You're
close.
with the
My sword flew
ledges.
closer, like over the other side of the
Okay.
altar. So, which there's a wall there, right? Or is this open air?
There's a wall there.
Okay.
Could I make it to my sword if I disengage?
Yeah, I'll say that you can make it over there.
All right, then cunning action disengage and move my way over there.
Alrighty. Put the friendship triangle around homie here. Gleam, back from the ledge.
I was fucked up. I forgot I had advantage on that because of flanking. Oh well.
Oh, I have a big brain idea.
Okay.
What's up, baby?
Can I cast Thorn Whip again and try and pull it off the ledge?
Okay. Roll me to hit.
We got... Oh. That's another natural 1.
Here.
So instead of pulling it to the ledge, it grabs the whip and pulls you in. Like right up to it, and it has got your hand restrained right now.
We got too cocky.
Give him a kiss.
A kiss?
We got really cocky at the start.
Clink, it is now your turn.
How far away from the edge is it?
It is like 10 feet.
Okay, well, I'm going to use the bonus action first
Mm-hmm.
to grab it, because the shove either pushes it away or brings it towards me if it fails the 16 strength check.
Okay.
So I'm going to try that first to pull it closer to the edge,
How do you have a 16 strength check?
because it's mage hand.
Oh, okay. I see.
The bonus action on telekinetic for mage hand lets me shove or pull essentially,
Okay.
and it has to resist the hand, and the hand is chunky because of its smart bird.
Brain.
So yeah, I'll do that first, and hopefully it fails its strength check.
Okay. It did in fact fail its strength check, so you're gonna push it more towards the edge.
Yeah, I'm going to bring it 5 foot close to the edge, so it's closer, and also hopefully.
Oh. Oh no.
Bluff note, it's still grabbing Galeen.
That's fine, because it's still got pulled out of range of Finn, which means technically Finn should also get an attack of opportunity.
Finn should,
Because
but
it's
Finn is
left its
currently unarmed.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not Finn. I'm looking at I was looking at the wrong character. It's Andleth.
Andleth. Okay.
So
Okay,
Andleth would
swinging
get an
that
attack
axe.
of opportunity.
Does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit.
Oof.
Actually, isn't an attack of opportunity automatic, or am I getting something wrong?
Yeah, I still have to swing for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think it's an automatic attempt to do it, but you still have to actually hit.
We got really. I think I'm being punished for being cocky.
Okay,
Alright.
and since that bonus one's done and all of that's done, I will fall back to the classic and go with a good old.
Oh shit, I'm
chromatic orb.
maxing him out.
Huh?
I'm back.
That's a failed chromatic orb. That's only like a 8 to hit.
Yeah, that won't hit. Ginger, I don't know how much you missed, but Terry shoved the guy towards the edge and you went with him.
Oh no.
You didn't go over the edge.
It'll be alright.
Okay. Is that all of your turn?
That is all of my turn.
Andlin, it is you.
Alright. Probably the last turn. I am going to probably use my last second level spell slot for Cold Chromatic Orb right to the burning body.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit.
Yes.
Alright, it's going to take 48 cold damage. It's going to take 22 cold damage.
How'd you do it, Tom?
I fucking just since I'm that close, I probably just freaking shove it in.
You shoved the orb right in?
Yeah. Right center of mass, right in the chest.
You watched the pained expression on this thing's face as the internal fire underneath the metal goes out completely, and there is a horrible crackling sound as it just freezes in place.
Ooh.
And then all of the metal shards just fall apart. Combat half ended.
Okay. Is the platform still deteriorating?
The rumbling and howling wind have now finally stopped.
Okay. I guess I'll go first since I finished it. I want to investigate the staff.
You want to investigate the staff?
Yeah, I
you
want to
gonna
put my
touch
hands
it?
on it. Yeah, might as well.
Okay. There is a blinding blue flash of light as you touch this thing.
Okay.
You're not evil alignment in any way, right? Or
No,
chaotic,
just
I should
neutral.
say. Okay.
No, definitely not chaotic either.
As you touch this thing, this blue flash happens, and the staff just becomes like your height, essentially. It fits
Okay.
to your size.
The size changing staff.
Okay.
And length is now Sun Wukong.
Any effects I feel from it?
You feel as if you are holding, and you've been holding artifacts through this campaign.
Yes.
The first thing you touched was the jagged evil crown of Necromancer. And
Yeah.
then the artifacts that you held back in town. This feels like an actual, immensely powerful artifact.
Okay. Can I use Arcana and try to figure out what it does?
You can use an Arcana check, sure.
Yeah, okay. It's going to be 16.
You're sure that this staff is used for some form of offensive magic, but you know for a fact that you're gonna have to attune to it first.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I only have magic items. It's Clink. I'm just going to ask Clink just plainly. Clink. Well, do I know it doesn't like evil? I guess I
at least know that it's religious in nature.
can I hand it to Clink? Will it shrink to Clink's size?
You're gonna willingly let go of it to hand it over to Clink?
Yeah.
Clink, are you gonna take it?
Why not?
It does in fact stick to your size, as it sort of like there's a blinding flash again, and you could pick it up in your claws.
Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah.
Pound?
The biggest
Or in your beak.
wand staff ever.
Yeah. All I have fancy cool stuff. All right.
Hi. Atira, you picked up your sword again?
Yep.
Hi.
I'm now. I think it's time I finish this, or try to at least. I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna stab him.
He's already he has frozen to the spot. Don't you
Are
worry.
you going to just shatter it?
Yeah, I'm gonna shatter it.
Yeah, I'll say that you are very able to just shatter this thing. You see, like, basically just the corpse underneath. It is black charred flesh of something.
Mm.
You couldn't tell what this thing used to be.
Burned beyond recognition. If only we had dental records.
I'm surprised you didn't go with the classic 300 to just kick the thing into the pit.
I probably should have. Oops. 10 rewind time.
You kick it into the
Let's
pit.
rewind time.
It screams all the way down.
I'm so hard.
Oh yeah.
It
Also,
unfreezes for just a second to scream.
that's going anyway.
Bye.
You killed the dungeon.
Wait, we didn't level up.
Oh yeah, you did.
Oh, we did?
Yay.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yay.
get to that last.
Oh, shit.
Good news for you, Finn.
What?
I just leveled up.
Yeah, it's time, baby.
Hey, bad news for you, William.
What's that?
I just leveled up.
Well, hey, while you guys are leveling up, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Cause
Okay.
I'm pissing.
I'm pissed.
I'm pissing on the moon.
How do you like that, Obama?
Oh man.
Let me multi-class. There we go.
I'm multi-classing into... Wait, no, I need William to be here for this.
I only got 2 extra hip.
I got 5.
And
I only got 5.
I only have to put a point in Bard because I can't go further into Wizardry without additional. So I'm up to 32 HP.
I mean, there's nothing
I
stopping
gain
you
any
from,
spell?
like,
Oh, I got
have
I get
carrying on being studying with Clink over the past couple of nights.
Yeah.
I I think I told you why, Cherry, already. Out of game.
Oh, okay, that's why. Yeah, that's why you don't want to go into it. I got you.
Oh, my proficiency.
Alright.
Fuck being an
Did I gain
artificer.
anything at level 4 for being a bard?
I've been doing sneak attacks wrong. I should have been doing 2d6 this whole time.
Womp warp.
Hey, William.
Hey.
I will be multi-classing
Okay.
again.
Huh?
I'm gonna be a druid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a druid.
One with nature.
Well, you have conquered the prison of woe.
Oh, I get 2 third-level spells. Let's go! Sorry, you can continue, Sheeper.
Oh, I don't need
I'm
to.
excited.
I was just saying that you did
Okay.
it. Congratulations.
Try harder. Congratulations.
Congratulations. You did it. The first
Yay.
of dungeons.
You're a winner.
Alright. Gain 2. I don't gain any other of my lower
Oh,
spells.
you know what?
but
Okay.
that's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do.
And are we allowed to take feats instead of the ability score increase?
I don't know.
Oh.
I sure would allow it.
Love Shack baby. The Love Shack baby.
Anyways, this is out of game, but it just popped up in my Twitter feed and it's relevant. I'm gonna put this in general. Spoilered. This is official Forgotten Realms lore.
Forgotten Realms lore.
Oh, what the fuck?
It's real! Motherfucking Ed Greenwood. What the fuck?
I think Ed Greenwill is going to like real hell.
Alright, so I'm going to speak with dead, and I need more combat power, I feel like.
What in the Ed? I mean,
Ed needs to lay out the long bottom leaf.
Then why do I feel
Credit
like
where-
you're equipped to read this?
okay, I'll read it out. God, I need a sec. Hang on.
You do it in a Gandalf voice?
Help, Hope Hawkins!
Drow breast milk, thanks to those who produce it having centuries of exposure to cave fungi and molds, and the Phasris tastes a little more mushroomy than minty elven breast milk.
Minty elven breast milk.
To any humans who sample it, the result is a little more chalky and ever so slightly tart/hot, the same way those tiny cinnamon hot Valentine's Day hard candies have heat. But to elves who sample drow breast milk, it tastes sweeter than it seems to humans, and far less minty than their own breast milk. Interestingly, to dwarves, both elven and drow breast milk taste a lot like original unsweetened licorice.
What a stupid cunt.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Why would anyone bother elaborating on that?
Someone asked him a question that he did not have to answer. And he did anyway.
He answered it with way too much detail.
Yeah.
I'm not really gaining advantage on my attacks, am I? No. So Elven Accuracy isn't that good. Elven Accuracy lets you do advantages 3 times. Holy hell.
Nani.
But nah.
Nani?
Besokers.
Yeah, are Clinky, you holding on to the staff?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
Go ahead and put
If
the
nothing
staff of the
else-
master in your inventory.
If nothing else, it makes it a hell of a lot easier to carry.
Mm-hmm. Glean Atira,
All
did
right.
you
I'm still double checking.
What's
my,
up?
This is double checking my levels and stuff.
I'm picking my spell slots right now.
Which, I think now that I look at the time, we probably should wrap up pretty soon. Actually,
I was just about to ask that as well.
you got a lot
If
done.
it's all right.
we did get a
Yeah.
lot done.
Remember what the dungeon looked like at the start versus what you made it look like.
What a domain to leave behind, so ruined.
I'm going to take something that will help us a lot. I'm going to take
Yeah.
Inspiring
What
Leader.
what she said.
All right, let's go.
I'm just trying to why my initiative is so high. Dex goes to initiative, right?
I believe so.
Okay. Because I'm trying to figure because I got a couple score improvements. I'm trying to see if my initiative goes up too, but I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it does. Alright, I think I'm good there then.
You're a
Yay,
winner.
level.
Oh, and we're level 5, so our proficiency bonus goes up too. So this is a lot of busy work on my character sheet.
Yeah,
But-
no, same here.
I have fun leveling up off screen.
Yay!
We'll wrap up this recording session now, and everyone who's watching on the playlist can immediately zorp into the next session, which hopefully will start with me saying previously on, and then we'll cut to Finn to make him say it.
Again.
That's just my role, huh?
Mhm.